Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope you all had a great week. I had a great week myself, and I'm glad to be back on my Sunday again to talk to y'all. I always looking forward to my lives. I always looking forward to Sundays. Even though I do post videos throughout the week, I still look forward to y'all so we can have the interaction, we can have the talk, we have the discussion. You can see me FaceTime, a live talk, and have a good time. It's just like I'm on the phone call with my friends, and we just chit chatting. We have a jam pack. So y'all see the title and thumbnail is MT/MSC. Y'all know my names. Missile Talk / Mr. Social Corner. So it's a combination of social media topics and show reviews. And that's it. And yeah, thumbnails of shows will be Love and Marriage DC, Accused, and Going to Gospel. And then the social media topics is two things. I added one just now before the live because it was in my mind and I was like kind of livid. And y'all, if y'all see my link, y'all see the Facebook link that I shared. Please watch the first 10 minutes of it while we do the shows up and everything, so you'll be caught up. So when we talk about it, y'all know what's up. Because it was aggravated. I could not sit on it when I was talking about it. I had to say something because I hate when people do this. I hate when people do that. Like, and then we're gonna talk about it because it's in my mind. And then the last social media topic will be the Rocky Bivens, Unique, Tasha K, all that stuff. And baby, that was something. Yes, like for real, exactly. If you're so inclined, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm a small platform YouTuber, but I'm still making it big, and I'll be very consistent. And I believe I'm doing a good job. So you enjoy the content, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, also share my videos out there, and connect with me. And especially connect with me on Discord. Discord is Mr. 14 #3488. That's the link in my description box. So click on that and connect with me there. If you saw clients to support is Cash App is $Mr. 140s, and then 140. Not 140s, like I got some figure 40s. I ain't drinking no 40s. So my channel is Mr. 14, my Instagram is Mr. Grown, and my Twitter at @Mr_Grown. All right, hold up, y'all. I gotta see my face. Hold on. Shine bright like a diamond. See what's going on here? But yes, if you did not, I did what y'all asked. Y'all voted. I did it this last part Friday night, late Friday night, early Saturday morning, around 12:45 Eastern, 12:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I went live and we talked about some different social media topics. And appreciate everyone who came through. Appreciate people who watched the replay game. Appreciate people who came to the live, didn't speak but was watching the bushes. Appreciate people who came to the live and talked with me. It kept me company because I was nervous. I would say it was a late night. It's a Friday weekend where I was thinking people come show up, but it's a weekend. So it is what it is. I may do this more often, the late night weekend things, to give other people options to come if they don't come to my Sunday lives. And it won't be every week, but every now and then I would do it. So if you did not, okay, Mimi, right? That was my live. We talk about different topics. We talk about the Chloe Bailey. We talk about Sierra. We talk about Chris Brown, and some other topics we talked about, and a little bit of escape drama, and then we ended with the S6 Brown Chicks scenarios, question Q&A. Good, Kiki. Hey, Tracy Boo, what's up? I don't know what's going on stream, because stream be acting up lately. They only telling people who's coming in, watching me and stuff. But all right, let's get the show's update, and then we're gonna start with the Facebook Live talk, because I got some things to say about that. It was in my mind, and I couldn't say, you know what, I couldn't pass that up. So doing the show update first will give people a chance to come in, so they won't act like they missed something. How you doing, Tracy? Sure. Lower Marin's DC season 2 was on as a watch along review. Yesterday was the mid-season finale, so it's gonna be a little break before they come back, and it was confirmed by Carlos that it's gonna be 10 more episodes where they return. So I guess it's 20 episodes this season. I said, oh, y'all give us something. I guess what else is gonna give us? But we're gonna talk about the mid-season finale because I got some words, especially that Miss Ashley. Boo Boo, because she doing the most. And I can't, like I said, it's the reason why I muted her for a reason on freaking Twitter. Chad going around saying that she might quit the show and then we talked about it on my Mr. Social Corner too, about the Twitter thread between her and the Tylers going back and forth and said who pitched who said what, you shouldn't have broke their fourth wall. God, they your friends. I said, okay, and y'all go get a bonus, a raise because y'all pitch someone. Just because y'all pitch people to the show, it's up to productions to hire them. So unless y'all writing your checks or whatever, you writing their checks, I don't understand what is up between y'all and it's all going back and forth on Twitter. And ask you why you feel entitled. Yeah, Joy as well. I'm gonna get on her as well, but Ashley was doing the most. But Joy get on as well. They break up Huntsville already. Ooh. They need to break up Huntsville like that. I still don't know why it's coming back this early. I'm not ready. Yes, I saw the trailer. We talked about the trailer in my Mr. Social Corner too that I shared. So if y'all did not see it, I talked about it briefly. I ain't go in depth like I normally to because it was on Instagram and I can't like pause, stop, talk, and everything. I had to just watch it through and just talk about what I remember. But it seemed like everyone is back. We didn't really see much. We see Stormy, but we didn't see much like that. But everyone is back except for Destiny. So we don't know her status. And we got Kiki, full-time cast member. I said, oh, not the cousin now. Damn. So I don't know. Ashley and Joy both annoyed me this episode. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it. Because it seemed like I'm jumped around to Huntsville. Let's get it on. Huntsville is coming back April 8th, y'all. And yes, it will be reviewed. But I put a star extra because we're gonna see how it goes. Because it's aggravating me and it's gonna be annoying like the last season. Because Carlos, he says not a reiteration of last season. It's not a regurgitation of last season. It's not a continuation. It's a whole new different thing. It's a whole new beef, whole new alliances and stuff like that. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. But if it's gonna be that same thing, male's the plane, male this, male that, this is this, that. I said, I don't got time for y'all. Bye. I don't got time for y'all. I don't got time for all this and that. Like we said, Mel had her thoughts, and we all say that, but we're not gonna keep going down this path. It never seemed like it. I swear they just filming when he's like 90 Day Fiancé Love. That's what I'm saying. It's like we just had a break. And he's like, every time they finish, they just go back and we film again. I said, can you let these people rest a little bit? I know you want to catch the moment, but most of the stuff is not being captured because they keep it to themselves. And most of the time, so what are you capturing? Mm-hmm. Exactly. So he trying to stop them going to Instagram. So he said, no, y'all catching no film. Y'all ain't getting no rest because y'all be like. So I guess Carlos said, But don't do that with DC now because DC love going on Twitter. Huntsville to Instagram, DC to Twitter. So if you will keep constantly filming with y'all done, give us a break, y'all. Grown and Gospel, We TV, as a watch along review. Oh, Carlos in production, Rain Company. Yes, I understand this is how church people are, but I'm not understanding why y'all allowing Elijah to do what he's doing. I'm just saying. Because some of the antics he's doing is just way over the top. Is he gawking someone? Like, I'm trying to see something because, baby, he did way more than this time than he did last week. And I'm trying to understand who's going to check him. Seems like everybody they have an issue with him and doing things to bring in the confessionals, but nobody saying nothing to his face. And he was your friend for all this long time? Okay. I guess we got that one friend who would be messy all the damn time. But I don't know what's up with his game because the fashion, they talk about fashion, but I don't see yet have a fashion for anybody else. Y'all talk about Detroit is this whole thing, gaudy, flashy type of people. And I live in Detroit, so I don't know. Y'all tell me. But I'm not seeing it. Tasha had a whole freaking jumper. And I said the last time I wore a jumper, yeah, you know those jumpers, you put your whole body in and click the thing to the top. Is it called jumpers? I guess it is. Mm-hmm. I'll give it a try, y'all, because it's a new show. But a lot of just aggravating me. A lot of them aggravate me because I don't know what's up with this gang up. And going to college, they go all band together and help Bree. But I'm trying to understand why y'all not understanding which Bree is coming from. If all her life she's been working with her father and the company, and then all of a sudden the divorce. I don't know how long the divorce was. That's what I'm trying to get the timeline. So that's why I'm saying when we go talk about Golden Gospel, you got to tell me the timeline. How long ago did divorce with the parents that affected her thing? But she always been working all this time until recently that it just struggling. Like, why y'all make it seem like she just like a long time ago? But we get to Golden Gospel because we're going to think about that. Put a ring on it, season 1. Oh, no, not season 1. Season 4. We're going to do, it will be a review on that. So y'all stay tuned for that. It'll probably be out tomorrow. Yes. Accused. We're going to talk about the latest next episode. Not tiny episode tonight. We're going to talk about that. SWV and Escape. That will be reviewed. And that review will probably be up on Tuesday. And I will probably put the review out later on that day instead of putting that early Tuesday. Because the numbers last time. But I enjoyed it. It's good content. It's only 3 more episodes left, y'all. So we getting there. Book. Hey, Dominique Boo. Yeah, I didn't know this. Maybe I ain't telling the people who's on my thing. It keeps just saying 0. Okay, whatever. StreamYard, get it together. We paying an annual membership. Book 2, Ghost Season 3 is the live will be tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern PM after the panel. I don't know if she's gonna do a panel or not. If it's not the panel, I still will probably keep it at 10 o'clock. Just keep it simple. That's the time. Give me some break to rest and relax and get to the power live. Queen's Court, I decided just to make it just a watch along and not just do a review because I don't have no intention to review it. I'm just gonna watch it, enjoy it, and we can have a discussion on Discord. Secret Brother Husband, I just remember when I saw this thing and I said, let me go record it. And who fighting at the Chinese restaurant? Tracy, who fighting at Oh, I know I'm watching the ghetto. Oh, all right, okay. So who fighting at the Chinese restaurant? I know one of these shows is fighting at the Chinese restaurant. That's how I was like, who? Secret Brother Husband is on TLC. And I almost forgot until I realized I showed my list. And I said, let me go record it. So I go record it. And if it's good, I will give y'all a review on it, y'all. So that's why I put an asterisk. So it depends. Yeah, all these shows is getting my behind. But, I got to put it out there if I want my channel to grow. Record that for the Discord. Exactly, right? Catfish season 8. The last episode I did was lackluster, and the episode was horrible. But the review is up. Love is Blind season 4. It will be a watch along, and I'll probably watch some episodes tonight. Maybe the first 2 episodes. We'll see. And review of it. I don't know. I might not review it starting to review it too. The when they get to, I didn't start Love Is Blind yet, but I will. I'm gonna watch the pods, but I think my review will start to when they get to the island, when they're engaged couples, because the pods are stupid. Because if you, like I said, if you watch the trailer, they really showcase who's gonna be the singles moving past the pods anyway. So it defeats the purpose. And the pods is boring part anyway. But we're gonna watch the pod and see how these people connected. So I'm probably watch 1 or 2 episodes tonight. And Love Is Marriage Huntsville, we talked about that already. Season 6. If it's everything what Cardo said is different and new, then I will watch it. Oh, 2 episodes of the pods? Okay, good, because that 4 or 5 episodes is too much. Child, I don't got time for that. Two black chicks fighting. I mean, fighting because she pushed him on her dude when she walked away. Oh, child. That's great. I'm ready to fully binge or to the hospital Ultimate Girls Trip. Yeah, I know people ask me about that. I don't have no interest in watching Ultimate Girls Trip, but I am seeing clips and things like that. So I will support people who are viewing it and get my updates on the show of that, because I didn't watch season 1, I didn't watch season 2, and I don't care about watching season 3. So, I mean, it may be good. I just don't have no interest in watching it. But I know the buzz around going about Giselle telling these the 2 Miami chicks to not to speak Spanish in front of her because she feel like they told about her. I said, girl, you don't have no right to tell nobody like that. I mean, if you feel insecure, go ahead and say that. Shoot, if you think they told about you, put your Google translator, put the Spanish to English translator, record it secretly, and you can see what the hell they talk about. So if you want to feel about it, talk about it. You see something. Portia, peach juice. I don't know how. I don't care which story she tried to spin and how she got with her Simon. We all know how she got him. So whatever. I don't got time for that. And Peach Juice turned me off with her own show. So Gleason ain't beating them charges. Chill. Y'all, do y'all get a chance to watch the link I shared with y'all earlier? This post, I post the Facebook link that Dominique shared me. Shout out to Dominique for sending this to me, because I saw the Instagram and I said, what? So she shared it to me, and I watched the first 10 minutes of it, because that's what happened. It happened in the first 10 minutes. Anything else after that, y'all can watch your own thing all the time, because I was not going to sit there and watch that whole hour thing. I'm glad folks calling out Lindsay, and Lindsay told the truth. Candace doesn't start, she reacts. Exactly, we know that. We always know. That's what I will understand. People understand that she does react. She reacts. She doesn't start things. She reacts. And people don't like how she reacts, and not realize who the hell got her to react. But yeah, I shared a video, the first 10 minutes. So take a time on look at it if you want to. It doesn't show the act. You just hear the audio. So, but yeah, you can tell. That's why before this day and age. Now let's start it. Let me see what time I start this. The Facebook video 23:55. The age of social media is so vast now. People got to understand. You just can't be putting everything out there. Now, glad that this video is out because they can't lie their way out of it. You can lie whatever you want. But when the minute that a police officer pick up that phone and saw that it was a recording, they're going to use that for evidence. And baby, she can't got nothing to say. Now, the second thing about it, we didn't see who did it, but we know who did it because she said murder scene before she did it. The girl, her name is Khadijah. I guess that's her name. Khadijah. So yeah, I did not see the video. But that's it. Social media is so vast because people just love criminating themselves. Just recording for the fun of it. And not knowing that those recorders could be used against you. And I'm glad, because if there was no recording, it would be their word against unalive person. An unalive person cannot speak to tales. Cannot speak. And my thing is, where does bisexuality claims came from? And that's why sometimes I was like, the caption of stories doesn't always tell the truth of what is being read. That's why you have to read it and follow up on your own. Because the caption is there to mislead you to click on the freaking thing. Because sometimes they get you the captions and it doesn't even reflect what's on the video. So my thing is, where does bisexuality claims came from? Yeah, I shared the link right up here. I shared it. Yep. It is Tracy the Ghetto. It's like you. The police. Oh yeah, Dominic, what you saying? The police officer was laughing, but he was laughing at the story she told him. I'm glad they was reading the comments. Yeah, he was laughing, and he laughed when he saw the thing recorded. So it was like, girl, what you thought? So those who didn't know, this is what happened. She's getting on live, arguing with her mom, because the guy said he had to go to work. And he had to go to work at 9 o'clock. It's 8 something. He said, oh, well, he had time to cook for the kids. He had time to cook for the kids. They got 4 kids together. And he had to go to work. Then he had to go pick up someone. And then she posted on Facebook that he was. Mm-hmm. I might miss some details. So if y'all know more details, y'all let me know. Because I only watched the first 15 minutes of it. Yeah, so he was going to work and they was arguing. Now, I thought he was already gone, but no, he was in another room talking on the phone to someone while the mom was in the kitchen going with her daughter saying, oh, he shouldn't be over here cooking. He had time. I shouldn't be over there. You don't have to be over there. You didn't have to be over there. That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to be over there. But I digress. So she going off. He said, oh, he couldn't fill out both. I'm waiting for the proof. Ooh. Exactly. That's how I know. I said, where is this claims came from? Because now you're trying to put it out there that this was a narrative that you did what you did. I said, even though that's not an excuse for you to do what you do, I'm just letting y'all know that. That's not an excuse. Yes, if it was true, then yes, you shouldn't be lying and be deceitful about your sexuality. But I was like, girl, this is the question you need to ask. I mean, and everything. But at the same time, you do ask, sometimes people could lie. That's not so. I understand the deceitfulness if that was true. But I'm understand that based on this freaking video we seen, that's no way it was a claim that you mentioned and that he was that, and that was the issue. Your issue is he wasn't going to work. He said he was going to leave. He was going to get his stuff. He was looking like he was packing up his stuff, or at least trying to leave out the house. You stopping him to leaving. You hitting him all the time. He tell you to stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. And I'm tired when y'all do that. Like let it be. And then when they react, you act like, oh, you can't hit a woman. Stop. I hate that narrative. That's how I'm trying to get into altercation with people, because they will try you until you react, until you lose it. And then they're going to blame you for overreacting and losing it. She kept hitting him. He kept hitting him. He was on the phone. I go, stop hitting me. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. I'm glad that the police came as quickly as I can. Unless somebody called it quick. I heard it. They called 911 quickly because they got there quickly. But normally they take a long time. That's all I'm saying. Yes, it started because she was complaining about him not cooking for the kids. He got to go to work. But my thing is, why you on live and why you not cook for your kids? And you got your whole mama there too. So why are you complaining about it? If the food gonna be cooked, y'all feed the kid. Now I didn't even realize the kids was home. Well, they say they cook for the kids home. They in the house. Ongoing, he's on the phone trying to get out. He got to go to work. He could cook thing. He had to go to work. He couldn't fill up the gas tank. And all that stuff. I said, my thing is to say, what's wrong with your hands? Granted, you want to fill up the gas tank, fill out the gas tank. But what's wrong with your hands? So I had to go to work at a certain time, and I'm basically leave out the house yet. I'm trying to leave. And then he trying to leave. You stopping in his tracks. Keep hitting him. He tell you to stop. Now, if you listen closely, she said, I'm going to unalive you in here. This is going to be a murder scene. And then what he did? Pop. That's what happened. And I said, and they going to say you didn't mean to. You meant exactly what you was doing. You meant it. And what pissed me off, the kids come down crying, seeing the body. They probably have seen it. Seeing that the daddy not moving. And you know what effed up about this? They won't have their father or their mother. So what? Oh, they told him he won't do they can't escort. First of all, she should have let him leave. It wouldn't have went down like that. Let him leave. And that's my thing. I'll tell people and that's aggravating me because when you're in relationships, sometimes it's all it takes to y'all to calm down, let somebody leave, let them get their thoughts together, and y'all can get back together and have a civil conversation and handle the situation. But no, people want to use the emotions to handle situations and use their dominance over someone by physicality to get your point across, to cause harm because you upset. If you take the time, Musa, relax, go somewhere else, and this was avoided. But no, you didn't let him leave. And I was pissed off. It was messed up about this. They got the recording. Few someone left him leave. It recorded. It showed the video of her hitting him a couple of times, and he told her to stop. And then the phone went dropped down, and then you hear the audio, and then going back. Oh, he's like, "I told you to stop hitting me. I told you to stop hitting me." Say, I love you. You ain't going nowhere. And then pop, and then you gonna try to act like you didn't mean to, and tell the kids go upstairs. Then don't do it. Okay, that's fine. My thing is, they should let him leave, not the police. They should let him go. If he this douchebag of a guy on the phone, let him leave. And I encourage people, don't put yourself in a situation, especially if you got children, that you will take yourself out their lives. And now, you know what's the problem about this? They will be traumatized. And you tell her to calm down. Yeah, calm down. No, tell your daughter to calm down. She wasn't going off hitting him over he didn't cook no food for the kids. What's wrong with her? And then put it on social media that she did it because he's bisexual. Like, really? Or they put it down because it might be too incriminating. So I might take the link off then. If it is taken down, I was gonna take it off my thing and I just gave you our details, so there won't be no issues. All right, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Just walk away. And I'm telling people, it's like, it's easier said than done. Yes, you might lose a relationship, whatever, else like that. But people don't act like they can't not understand the rejection and loss and get away. Like, I like my freedom. I love my freedom. I love it. If y'all don't know, I love my freedom. And I'm not going to put my situation that I'm going to be miserable with someone. No, I will just walk away. But people know, they want to show your dominance, power, all that stuff over you because you and your feelings. I'm guarantee y'all, if y'all calm down, y'all would, a lot of these issues that y'all have wouldn't be issues that much. A small little conversation would go away. So I took the video off my link so nobody could go in there and say, oh, well, maybe you got it up there and it's not there anymore. I took it down. Just walk away. Y'all won't be having issues. And now the kids won't have their father and mother. And remove that figure grandma too. Because she was part of the reason. Instead of saying your daughter calm down, she was on live and everything. And I said, good thing the video it was up there and the police got that video because they would have lied. And I think they was lying anyway, even though the police officer saw the figure videotape. Or he seen that it's getting recorded, so they won't go back and watch it to say he did something and that's what she defended herself. No, you didn't. You kept hitting him. It's clear as day. He wanted to leave. He wanted what you would not let him leave. You said murder scene and then pow. And then you try to act like, oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. God said it back to me. Son said it back to me. Please. I didn't mean it. I know you meant every word. You meant it. You meant it. You meant it. And I was like, this. That's what I had to talk about it. I could not sit down and just let it go by without saying nothing. Because I said, this is ridiculous. Let me see what y'all saying. They put a video down, so I removed the link. So because I just went back to watch it to see exactly here why she started. That's what I'm saying. I said, where that came from? The mama needs to be charged. Exactly. Just walk the F away. Exactly, Tracy. Okay. Neighborhood talk. Okay, Instagram. They have the whole thing. I don't know. But that is ridiculous. 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 I don't know if y'all hear these people in the hallway when they being loud. Like, I don't know. Just let it go, y'all. Just let it go. If he woke up at 8 o'clock, he needs to leave. Let him leave out the house. You can have a conversation later on without all this rah-rah. And then the kids will have both of y'all there. But no. The live was long. That's why I was telling y'all to only watch the first 10 minutes of it. But the live was definitely long. Oh. So I was like, let it go. And now you rested. Because you did it. You did it. And you got nobody to blame but yourself. And now to save yourself, you go put this damaging thing out here and claim that he was this. And if he was, that don't give you a reason to unalive him because he wanted to leave out the damn house. You wasn't arguing about his sexuality. You was arguing because he didn't cook for the kids. And why he leaving. Yo. Oh, in my video, they're gone, they're quiet now. Well, my gosh. So that's why I say when we watch captions, just do your due diligence if you desire, because sometimes go by with the caption is not always what it reflects in the videos. And I'm glad that it was up there before they took it down, so people who saw it learn know the truth that she in the wrong, and I don't care nobody. She's in the wrong. She's in the wrong. Period. Yeah, I was trying to hear that too. And all I just hear is like, you're not going nowhere. You're not going anywhere. I'm gonna unalive you in here, murder scene. I'm gonna unalive you in. He kept trying to leave and leave. He's like, you're not going anywhere. And all you heard, pow. So you meant every word you said. Well, we can't see the fighting over the gun. But my thing is, he wouldn't be fighting over the gun. He wanted to leave. So my thing is, I know she knew where the gun was at. In my opinion, allegedly, she knew allegedly what the gun was at, and took upon herself to threaten him to leave. And I don't know, in her shape of mind, they think it was no bullets in there. So what you gonna do? Show and scare like this is a movie? And went off. You know what stuff in there. And you did it because of what? Because you didn't want him to leave. Let him leave, y'all. Let them leave. I'm telling you, it will be okay to let the person walk away or leave the situation. It will be okay. And I don't give a damn about no Khadijah. I don't care about the 4 children that left behind who is troubled by this whole thing. And that father's not here anymore. So he won't be cooking anymore. Or that over that for a fucking not cooking. You know what? Never move on. Because I'm gonna have to say that. He was. That's the problem. It's not look like he was. And she kept hitting him and blocking him out the way. For real. I know I started this live being heavy, y'all. Heavy, heavy. You guys are heavy, baby. Because it was heavy. But let's get into the show's update. Any more details that's discussed in the Discord, y'all put it down in the chat and I read it and go for it. But I was like so livid of this. And Like I said, thank you, Dominique, for sharing that video because I was gonna start talking about the shows, and I say, you know what? I had to just go on and just. I just had to say it. I had to talk about it. And y'all know usually I don't talk about the heavy stuff because I like to talk about have a good time and everything. But we're gonna end with some mess, so we can laugh at that. We're gonna end with the mess with the Rocky Bivens and Tasha K and everything. We're gonna end with the mess. So I'll just start off this low and just keep it up after that. So that's what happened. Any more details, let me know. I'll give you updates on my Discord on my channel and everything. But don't let that girl out. Khadijah, you stay your behind in prison. Now you become bisexual if you want to put the thing out there. Oh, not her bar. She going on the Facebook look what the bar. Child, get out face. Rocking us mean Bob and did that. I said, you know how the bar vibes gives. Most of the story let y'all know. Just let the people leave. Stop showing your dominance over someone. Let people leave. That's why I tell you how I bring up. I don't like that. Don't hit me. Don't try to abuse me. Don't try to do none of that. Once the sign of that, I'm gone. That's what make me nervous because it's like when people. All right, accused. Let's start with accused and then talk briefly accused. And go into going to gospel after that. Hold up, y'all. Let me go bathroom real quick. Right. Yeah, right. And you know that's what saying God don't like ugly. Because the fact that you was getting around trying to get on him, it came back and bite your behind 10 times fold. Now you're not getting out. Nah, the hairstyle don't need to go to jail. She needs to be in prison. Yeah, I think she go to prison. Yeah. The evidence is there. She can't escape it. Now the kids won't have no father or the mother. That's the sad thing about this whole situation. That gave me it got me pissed off because that's the sad thing about this whole thing. Over because he didn't cook the food for kids. Like, what is wrong with your hands? And the mom was there. That's the thing that got me upset. I said, what? All right, accused. Let's get on that. Accused, y'all. Like I said, they continue with more episodes. I thought it was just only 10 episodes. They got more. But so we catching up. We catching up, y'all. But it's good. You know what I like about Accused? They give us each episode give us a different scenario of different things, a whole different spectrum. It's like, and these stories is like so captivating. It's captivating and everything. This we're gonna talk about it really briefly, then we'll move on to the other stuff. Oh well, that's her issue. She's told about her newborn before she want to act a fool on live. And that's the sad thing about that. That's the sad thing about it. So Miss Lowe, she was the lawyer of Natani. This is Natani's story. You know, Naatani. That's his name, Natani. And she represented him and two others in the case. And she started off speaking her native language. It's Navajo. No, that's not the language. But, you know, Navajo background. And the judge said, we're going to speak English in this courtroom. Now, it was her tribal land and everything, because she was trying to get the court case pushed to her tribal land so they could try the case there instead of a federal thing, because when it comes to murder and everything, it becomes federal. Girl, you messed up, especially with FBI was on. They got season 2. Yes, because see, look, whoever the producer of The Accused do a really good job, because each storyline give us something to talk about, and it's stuff that is happened in the real life, and we can talk about. Love it. So the judge said speak in English, and I was like, yes, you have to speak. At the end of the day, it's like if that courtroom was all about that native language, you can speak it, that's fine. But you know what you was doing. She was trying to like ride up the court and say doing things and try to make a thing like it was some like thing against them. Maybe it could be, but in this courtroom it wasn't. So she was trying to be funny. Now this is not the same thing as G-neck thing. Though we're not comparing the two. It's not the same thing. But so she said, okay, yada yada. That's that. So you can see them flash forward, flashback, shut it down. Basically, they had a mine and they put uranium in the mine and everything, all this like that. And it's kind of was poisoning the people in the neighborhood. And now they didn't really tell where they was at. If y'all can remember what it was at, I think it was in one of those not the southern states, one of the desert states, the Midwestern states, you know, Arizona, Illinois, somewhere around that area. Don't know where it was at, but it might be somewhere around there. And you know, the police force was there. They was barricading, you know, the protests. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest. And then one person was getting up on the police officer's face. He said, back up, back up. He said, no, this is the one named Chase. Chase the one who's wilding out. Because, you know, for a while, y'all, I know they said briefly say their names, but for life of me, I couldn't find out who the hell was Natani is until he did something later on the episode. And I said, because I was watching with Jan, I said, who was Natani? Because I'm trying to figure out who the hell, who storyline we following. Because I'm thinking it was one person saying that wasn't him all this time. It wasn't him all the time. And I was like, oh, one person. Because actually the person I thought was Natani was a freaking CI and everything. I said, oh, no. And then I realized I didn't see him in the courtroom. So what the hell happened to Natani? I had the wrong person. That's why I was like, most episodes, you was clear who the person is, but maybe I missed it because I was lost. But so the peaceful protest, Chase was the wild one, because I call him Wild One. I gave them nicknames until I figured out who the names were. So Chase was the wild one, and he was getting on police officer face. He backed up, he hit him and everything, and messed up, and then arrested everyone that got chaos, put people in the cage, you know. They hold them up for like 12 hours, and then they got let them go. And that's that. So one of the guys, his name was Derek. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Derek was the CI. And how we come to find out, Derek told them the plan. He told this lady, her name was Lady, until I figured out her name was Shandi. And then Derek was the CI. Because I thought Derek was Natani for a while until I figured out that he wasn't Natani. So, and then Natani was the older guy, because I kept calling older guy, and I realized Natani was the older guy. So he was telling all the plans. So it was Chase, Shandi, Natani, and Derek. We was all talking. Derek was telling about a plan that he has a mine that he could go to, and they could get rid of the uranium and shut down the mine by blowing it up. And he realized that the weekend they won't have much coverage in the weekends, so we could do that. All we need is a security badge to get inside. Everything. So Natani, the older guy, he said, "No, let's try to get a legal way. Let's try to go the route, because something about this seems fishy." Like, okay, now think about that. Derek been away from him for a while, so the fact that he came out of nowhere to come back, like he was away for a couple of years, trying to do better himself, do everything, left there behind the Tiny and the other two behind, and he's up and gone. Come to find out, Derek got himself some trouble. Now he had to drop out of school because he got himself in trouble. Everything, he needs some money, and then he got some trouble in Vegas, got arrested, and I think not arrested. He had to do 20 years. Apparently, he came to CI. One of the freaking corrupted agent came to get him and said, "Oh, I can make things go away. You need to do this for me. I just need some information and all that stuff, yada yada yada." And that's why he agreed upon that to become CI. Now we didn't know at the beginning of the episode he was one. All we know that they was four bound together and trying to come and shut down this uranium so it won't be getting no more people sick. Now he came with a storyline that he's saying that his father's uncle worked at the mine, and the mill, not the mine, work at the mill mine, whatever it's called, the mill. And if the government won't shut it down, then we got to take matters in his hand. And he realized his father and uncle was writing things down as a plan because they didn't like it and it was getting people sick, and we're gonna do something about that. So they didn't come to fruition they planned, so they pass it down to the son and nephew or something like that. And so they didn't need a security card, a key to get inside. So Lady Shandi said, "You know what? I could do that because I did this before. Whatever, I know how to do things, and let's do it." So Shandi and Derek went to the bar. "Hey, Auntie Mama, how you doing, boo?" Went to a bar, and they came up with a plan. They spot the person they was going to get the car from, and then they had a little conversation. Now we come to find out Derek and Shandi had a little thing with each other. She's upset with him because he left, and they didn't reach out to her all this time. And I said, "Oh, what's going on with y'all two? What y'all had a freaky dicky going on right here?" But we didn't know all that. But it did show us that they had something going on. Now, at that time, the lawyer was trying to get the case tried in their land because she felt like they won't get no due justice in the federal and everything. And she would try to drop the murder charge. So it was a murder charge. I said, "Oh, somebody got killed. What happened?" And he said, "No, that's not going away. And what y'all did, it comes federal. So, even if things happen in tribal grounds, if something like that happened, it goes to federal time, it goes to federal." And she knows that. But she was trying to get a drop and go to tribal land to get a better case. And I said, "Oh, maybe it could work out in her favor if she's going to play a tribal plan." But they said, "No, it trumps. It trumps your grounds." So, I mean, they may have some special clauses, So I'll be watching SVU, and they have the special clauses, but it still don't trumps the federal as much. So he denied it. It was not happening. So she had to continue going what she had to do. So Derek and Shani was at the bar. They pinned out the person and everything. So while they got the card, when Shani got the card from the guy, Derek got the card from the guy. Shani was distracting the guy by using her feminine wiles and talking to him about the shot, and then he snatched the card. Now, when he was going out, the guy called the guy Derek. Now, I was like, at that point, I realized, I thought that was Natani all this time. So I said, "Oh, he got a new name? Like, why did they give him a different name? No. Well, that's like that. So Shiny saw the guy and said, okay. So the guy came up with the plan. Now the guy, the loose paper guy, was FBI agent. We come to find out later on. And he came on the story about we met each other, we know each other about baseball and back in whatever state they was at, and we played the game together and we trying to catch up, yada yada. So Derek and Shani left and she said, "Go come with me." He said, I'll be there, y'all move forward, and I get there when I can. So she was in her feelings about that. So Derek went to the FBI agent, they sat in the car, and he said he need to gather information and everything. And basically, we got to find out he would try to set his friends up. It was a deal that he had. He had 20 years. The FBI agent wrapped up the 20 years if you become the agent, informant for them. See, and get some information, get some dirt, and use it against the friends. So Derek is got a rock in the hard place because now he was like, he coming back in the fourth pretenses of what he actually really there for. Other guys that he gonna pretend to help him do something about the mill. So FBI agent gave him a firearm. And he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna shoot no one." He said, "Oh, that's crazy. You jump to that. I'm not asking to do that. What I'm doing is that I'm not asking you to do that." He said, "I just need you to plant it, and it just need to know that it's there." So I said, "Oh, so you try to set them up?" I mean, it's gonna be a setup, but I said, "Oh, you trying to plant the evidence to make it seem that they had one, even though they didn't have one. So you gonna try to make it seem like they came after you, so you could justify for doing what you did later on in the episode." Mm-hmm. So he took it with him. David went to the house, talked to Shandy, Chase, and Natani. Natani realized something about this looked fishy. So why it looked crazy? So he told them the plan, what they gonna do. How you gonna get inside the thing? They showed the blueprint to the place, and we get there. The day of the thing, they got there. They was staking out all that stuff. Took the car. They got inside. They asked Shandy to stake out and see and let them know if anybody's coming through. Now, since it was the weekend, it was nobody there. They were moving on. They got to a point. They saw it was a security guard there, and two security guards there. Everything, even though it's not much, but it was still coverage there. So they stopped. So they wait till they leave. Shani went up the roof. They go over there. They said, at this point, did I realize who Natani was? Because like I said, at this whole time, I realized I was confused. But he said, "Go, go, go." No. They made it to the room that they supposed to go to based on the blueprint. Shani was up there. She see the bunch of freaking black cars coming in. They over at the place. And then she recognized the guy she saw at the bar. And now she was putting two together. I said, "What he's doing here?" I saw him talking to Derek. So now she worried. And now she's starting to put two together. She said, "Oh, child." So she ran. So she was calling Natani. Natani didn't pick up. They're in the room. She busted in there. Because first of all, they were trying to figure out what's going on. Trying to clip the wire. And that didn't happen. And Shani came there and tried to warn them that the guy that they was talking to was FBI agent. I saw him outside. And she told Natani in secret that the loosely paper guy, the FBI agent I saw at the bar was talking to Derek. And now they're here. And it's a coincidence that they just couldn't hear and that on the something like that. She said, "Oh, so you think he's setting us up? He's a foreman." And she said, "I think so too." So she was upset and everything. So at the time, we saw the officer, security guard Sam. He was on the stand. And Sam said, "Oh no, we ain't carrying no firearms. We just had pepper spray. And it was a weekend, and a lot of people not there, so it was a small staff. But I did see them, and I identified the people, defendants that was there. They were there, and then they got him. Chase, the Chase the Wild one, he was going off and everything. So I guess he had the security guard maced them behind, pepper sprayed them. Then took him to the room, tied up the security guard. He could be able to see and listen to what was going on, what we were saying. So they having a conversation. They confronted Derek about his being a double agent, crossing them and playing them. And it was upset. Finally, the gun was taken away. They were trying to get him, and it's like, let me get out, let's do him, then do him. And they said, no, we're not gonna do that. And at this time, the FBI agent was surrounding the room they was in, so they had nowhere to go. So they confronted him. The security guard still on the floor, looking in, listening to what's going on. And Tiny said, you know what? It's gonna be easier to unalive you, but what we're gonna do, you need to face the public opinion, the scrutiny of people. Because when you and your tribe and y'all all is a community thing, the worst you could get is to be damned by the community that you in. And I think it's a Navajo culture, so that what it is. And so you need to talk to them. You need to say what you did, how you betrayed them, how you left them, how you did all this stuff, and you go all that stuff like that, and let them decide your fate. I said, "Ooh, not the fate of the hands of the people." So he broke down, Derek broke down, and everything. They hug it out, and he's hug it out. And I said, "Oh." Hug it out. And then they put the gun on the floor, the firearm on the floor. Nobody took the thing. They were surrendering. And Tiny told them, the agent, they are surrendering. They said, walk out with your hands up. It was like this. The whole time. Hands up. Hands up. And here goes the FBI agent. Oh, hey, son of, pow, pow, pow. I said, because at this point, they realized Tiny had a phone call with the FBI agent, and the FBI agent realized that they marked him, and they kind of like, their cover was blown, that he was an informant. So FBI agent said, he's no use for us now. I said, oh, just talk to him aside, huh? That's what shows. He didn't care about him. He just wanted what he wanted. So instead of helping him, whatever, because you use him as an informant, you and unalive the boy. And none of them had nothing in their hands. They left the thing inside that room. And you unalive Derek. So they on the floor. So they said, oh my God, Shawnee was crying. She said, he didn't have nothing. Why you know? And Chase was upset. And Tiny was like, what's going on? What? So they took him in. And now that's when in the courtroom. It's up. So in the stand, Sam was asking, because at that time, the FBI agent went inside the room, took the firearm that was on the floor, and placed it by David to make it seem like David came after the FBI agent. The FBI agent retaliated, and that's not what happened. Now, the whole time, security guard was in that room, and he seen it. So on the stand, the prosecutor asked the security guard, did you see the firearm in David's hand? He gonna lie and say he did see it. I said, oh, you lying? So what the FBI, he'll say, why are you lying for? So did the FBI get you? How much he paid you? How much he paid you? You must get some money. You must get something out of the deal for you to lie and stand like that. So, sometimes you support your own. But not to the point that you're going to incriminate yourself by lying. Damn well you didn't see him have no gun in there because the gun was nowhere near them. So lie. So Chase was upset, and rightfully so. The Tiny ain't saying much, and Shandy and she said, it's a lie, and all that stuff like that. Took him away to take a break. At this point, Officer Etsy, the guard, another girl, it was a lady guard who kind of was there. She taped up something in one of the Chase shirt because the judge found it offensive, so they taped it up. And she would listen to his thing, and she realized something was fishy about that. And I was saying, oh, okay. So I think she caught on to what's going on. The same FBI agent that made the deal for Derek, right, wanted to talk to the Tiny. And Officer Essie said, well, it was the lawyer. The lawyer. He said, oh, we don't need a lawyer. We can talk. I said, wrong move. No lawyer. I said, Latanya don't say nothing. And good. Latanya didn't say much. So they was in the room talking. And I said, oh, my gosh. Please. Let it be recorded. Something got to give. We're going to find out. The whole conversation he was talking about, he was doing the same thing, offering the same kind of deal from the time. He said, oh, you're going to be away from the prison for a lifetime, and I can help you. Nobody care for you because this is the white man justice, and this is this. I said, oh. So I could give you, and he said, how much you pay for the office? He said, oh, I ain't going to pay you. He did it for free. He did it for free because people like you, we don't give a damn. So I said, oh, so now all you doing now, you become an all? Using your privilege and become an all? Okay. He did it for free. It's ain't taking so much and everything. Meanwhile, I said, where's the lawyer? Where's the lawyer? Because Etsy was in front of the door. So after Latanya said, no, thank you. I don't need your services. Bye. He said, oh, you're going to get this or stuff like that. Walked away. We come to find out Officer Etsy was recording it. And I said, oh, yes. Yes, she recorded the whole conversation to realize that that officer was corrupted and basically kind of shut down the whole operation because lately we see Natani, Shondi, and Chase free. They wasn't charged with anything because the recording just showed that the corruption of the government, the FBI, and everything, they're looking at the legal investigation in them. So they are officially shutting down the mine. They're officially shutting down, taking away the uranium, all that stuff like that. And that was that. So they will stop everything. Charges drop. They are free. And this was needed for the people. Now, unfortunately, Devin had to lose his life. But I guess this was needed for the justice to happen, even though it shouldn't be needed. But I guess it worked at the end. And that's how the episode ended. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And it was interesting enough for y'all to watch it. Like I said, it was good. Y'all, it was good. Now, first, I didn't know I was going to think about it because I said, the political storylines. Sometimes jump into that thing because people get in their feelings because I want to say the wrong thing, but I said, whatever. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that bad. And stuff like this does happen. And I'm glad justice was served on their behalf. And I'm glad that Officer Essie recorded that conversation because without that recording, we didn't know what's going to happen. But good that she recorded and got the behinds because that officer was doing the most. All right, that was Accused. Y'all hope y'all loved it. Hope y'all enjoyed that review. And we're going to continue on until it's finished. And now that it got picked up for a second season, I love it. So it will continue to be reviewed. I enjoyed it. Which I think. All right, we're going to move on to Going to Gospel. I'm not streaming. You're not telling me how many people was streaming. So I go on my YouTube and look at the numbers. Hey, what's going on? So, y'all alive? I got the beat. I got the fire. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all. This is the start of a new era. This is a reason to celebrate. It's a festival. I got the beat. I got the heat. It definitely got deep, y'all. Chill. It's a reason to celebrate. Are you alive here? Let's celebrate. It make me feel good. It make me feel good. I got to be. I know they say, oh, yes. It's the start of a new era. I love it. Now you can go to hell with Tasha. Tell me about it. They both could go to hell. To the pits of hell. Child, ooh, that got deep. I know y'all said, Mizzle, you need to stop. Beautiful. Yes. I can't wait for your review of the Swan, the last part of it. Look forward to it. I like growing the gospel. Like I said, this going gangnam on Bree needs to stop. Cause actually, y'all make it seem like Bree is a freaking homeless bum that can't dress. I said, first of all, Bree is looking good. Her hair is nice. She okay with her fashion, just like everybody else. Y'all not over the top fashion for y'all to be critiquing her so damn hard. And you have to realize she's going through a lot right now. They say, oh, because she's 34 years old, she needs to stop using her father as an excuse of hindering. I said, but now I want to know, what is the storyline, though? What's not the storyline, the timeline? Because it made it seem like that their parents got divorced recently. And they stopped the cash flow of happening. And the fact that she was working all this time on the background singing and things like that. And then all of a sudden it just stopped because the father and the mother broke up. And so she's not working under her father anymore. So it just like she's on her own. It just stopped. Now she was a teenager, I don't understand, but now she's 34, she can't reach the clutch. I granted, if it's been a long time ago, then understand. But it presented to us to seem like it's been recently that she was working all this time and then it stopped. So I understand why she feels the way she is. She just got to restart over because she didn't even think that was going to happen. But just constantly going after Bree about her looks, her style, her fashion, and don't understand her mentality. Kept taking her, oh, she going around this and this, that. She had to work with she can't use her. I said, all of y'all is good with y'all are because y'all have your connections on your family too. So don't miss me with that she can't, she can't use her father. So she had to work extra time harder, which is kind of understandable because she might not have the connections anymore. But still, all this critiquing and judging her, it's ridiculous, especially from Elijah and Tasha. Especially from those two. But let's get on to it. So we're going to get on Elijah in a minute. Like I said, he wore the Angel Brinks Power Ranger suit last week. And got the nerve to critique someone. And then you remember he put his hand in her hair. And mind you, his hairstyle is kind of similar to Bree anyway. So I don't know what's good he's giving. Bree looked fuller and better. Yours look ridiculous. So Jay Brooks, and I don't really care for Jay Brooks either, y'all. Something about him seems like he can't take things seriously, and something about him seems off. And he didn't even order that either. I mean, I don't like woman in his head. Exactly. Don't like it. Never did. And we got introduced to a new girl too, Shayna Williams. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So Jay Brooks asked Tasha to take Bree to furniture shopping. I said, wow, it feel like y'all building her up. Like, what's up with that? Whatever. So I guess Bree asked Tasha to come to help her with furniture shop and see what's going on. So Tasha took it upon herself to invite Elijah. I said, wrong move. After you knew what the hell he was doing to her at the freaking party. But something about you ain't on that clean either, Tasha. But girl, whatever. They there. She looked at the couch. They saw a couch for her, and I said that couch looked ugly, but whatever. It showed the couch. It was a $1,200, whatever it was, price tag of the couch. I said, first of all, you don't have to spend that much money to get in those couch. You see this? I spent money, but it wasn't no over $1,000. None of this furniture was I don't got time for that. a combination of all this came over that much money. It was different times and everything, but not, nuh-uh. So you don't need to buy expensive things to look expensive. You can go down to a regular store and make your outfit look expensive, and people will think, "Where you got your stuff for?" And they say H&M on everything. They say H&M. I say yes. It's not about the price tag. It's about how you wear your clothes. It's how you wear your clothes, and you can fashion any style to make yourself look rich. But if you pricing your clothes based on how much money it is, that's not fashion. That's just saying that you like to spend your money. They hate for it. Exactly. So when she looking at the price, she said, "Oh, that's a little bit on my budget." He said, "What's my budget? Something that I can afford." He said, "Oh, she needs to change her mentality. Change her mentality." I said, "What is your mentality? Because you're not even that famous either. You're only famous with that fame down, on that face down with Diddy. That kind of stand down. That's all you know famous for." So when she asked, she said, "Elijah, who is you? Like, what's up? Did you watch TV? Do you watch TV? Do you watch TV?" I said, she asked you a simple question. Answer the damn question. Who are you? Even Louis Vuitton makes mistakes. Exactly. I I can't get a waffle outfit that look like me. Exactly. It's not about the price tag. It's about how you look in it and how you style yourself. It's the styling that makes you look expensive, not how much it is. Cause I see a lot of expensive clothes that look horrible and hideous. It's all because they have a high price tag, and that's why I say I don't break my bank to go shop with no freaking. To be honest, true story, I don't really care for name brands like that. Yes, I grew up wearing Sean John, the Nietzsche and everything. But all that high ass clown thing where you pay a lot of money off of outfits. No. My favorite store was Dr. J's, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Until they closed down these stores. I don't know why. I need to get on them with that because I need to make it. I don't know why, because I love their stores. Their stores was pricey. Now that store, they had the expensive side and they had an affordable one. And every now and then, if I want to get some of the expensive thing, I get it. But my Dr. J's was lovely. Tracy, those stores, Dr. J's, they was allowed. They was that. They was calling them. They were called Dr. J's, but on the receipts. But they was calling about the name they in, like Brooklyn or Harlem, or whatever they at. But it was Dr. J's. And I love that store because all my outfits I was getting from there. Everybody said, "Oh, you got outfit the nice, like outfit the nice." I said, "Yeah, Dr. J's is my favorite store." They shut it down. But I go to Vim's now. And now a lot of Vim's don't really have much going on. I had to go to one of the Bronx. Yeah, Dr. J used to be. It used to be. That's what I said. I love Dr. J's. Or a lot of my outfits I wore came from that. Like some of the outfits you see me on posted up, it's from Dr. J. No, not. It's from Vim's. But Dr. J's closed down a long time ago. It's from Vim's. I go to Vim's now. And every now and then, if I want to go to Old Navy or other stuff like that and get something fun, but I'm not really seeing the value of going to those stores. Jimmy Jazz is too expensive for no damn reason. They're like clothes look tedious or horrible. And some of them you could get outfits that not break your budget and look good instead of getting one piece that's $80 and another piece that's like $50. And I said, damn, over one outfit, let me get 3 or 4 outfits. I should be going walking around down at Dr. J's, get like 3 or 4 outfits, and not even break my money. It might be a little bit over $100, but still, all that add together. Yeah, whenever I go to Harlem, I make sure to hit up there and Shoe Palace. Right? Speaking of that, I need to get some more sneakers. I might go down there tomorrow and get some sneakers. Jimmy Jazz. Yeah, Jimmy lost their damn mind. They that feeling because they stuff ain't all that, and all that price tag is so damn high for no reason. Yes, for real. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to look good. That's all I'm saying. So for him to say you got to change the mentality, it's not because she got a poor mentality. She's on the budget. And maybe when she get back to her money up, she would still probably have that mentality. Because even though I'm not rich, But I'm not really poor. I'm okay, but I spend on my budget. I can afford it if I want to afford some nice expensive things if I want to. I have a good job right now. And then when this kicks up, I will have two good income going on. So, no. But I was going to act like I'm not going to try and get more money and act like other. And I said, what the hell you be wearing sometimes? Because I don't understand you. Like I said, Tasha had a whole figure jumper. You know how long I had jumpers? The only thing about a jumper, you can click them off and you get your clothes to fall down. It'd be easy as to go to the bathroom or something like that. Other than that, with a shirt under it. And she thought, so Elijah said, Detroit is all about their furs, about their fashion, about the gaudiness, about all that. And I said, I don't see none of that in none of your outfits. Jay Bush looked like he's a freaking walk out of Goodwill store. Elijah, you just wear some all kind of things. Like the other day, he had this like when he was performing on stage, he had to freaking shiny ass shirt, tight ass leather pants, and a fur on, and it was hot in there, and you think he was not passing out? Child. So he asking her, oh, you didn't watch me? You don't watch TV? I said we all watched it. We only don't know from your memes. We don't know anything else. We look at that. I'm looking at me on up height. We only saw you from the meme from the 4. We don't know nothing else about you. So what TV you want us to see? So she needs to know about you. Shoot. Dominique told me she drive past Detroit and they look a hot ass mess. So I don't know what he's talking about that they get flashy the gaudy. Because I would say, I don't admit to Detroit. I said, okay, I guess. Oh, well. And they still on the spirit. And they said, oh, she look like she got the Liberian spirit. Oh, not the Liberian spirit. I said, oh, child. So you didn't trust me. If you trust me, then you trust my judgment. No, your judgment with Elijah is messed up. Oh, well. Move on. Oh, yeah. She asked him, what's his background? So he said, do you watch TV? I said, we watch TV, but we don't know who the hell y'all. We don't know none of y'all like that. So don't act like you all some high-style celebrities. They feel like Brie don't know who she is. She don't know who she wants, who she is. I said, y'all just realize she just got off a tumultuous thing with her father. Like, we know now that she have a better relationship with her father now, but at that taping at the time, it wasn't. It does give yonkers. Like, it wasn't giving much for y'all to sit here act like y'all was giving something. So Elijah saying that I didn't watch the show with him and Diddy. Oh yeah, the 4 was a music competition. That didn't last long. I reviewed it a little bit. I don't know why the hell I did it, but whatever. That didn't last long. It was a show called the 4. And like I said, a lot of these music competitions, I stopped watching them because at the end of the day, the people you win don't even go any further. What happened? We see no record deals, no music, nothing signed, none of that. So what were all this for? So I no. And it was thing he was on there, and they called him out and said it sounded horrible. I didn't like it, and everything. And then he started staring down Diddy, and Diddy said, and Diddy, and Diddy was like, it was a stare down. And he didn't make it one of the 4. They got kicked up, they came on. But that's all I know you from. So to act like you all this grandstand famous person, you are nothing. Chad, you don't need to watch it. You don't need to watch it. That's all you know. Just type in the meme. You see the meme. That's all it is. Because it was literally was to stand there. That's all people know him about. So Elijah said his mom and both doctors. He's the last person in his family like a musical thing. So he trying to make it big for himself and everything because the other family is not. So I said, okay, whatever. So he directs his own music. So he came there, driving on his flashy car, looking all hideous at his animal. He got there, and then he freaked out because it was balloons arches. Now I don't know what the hell the music videos he's supposed to be doing, directing your own thing. He said, "No balloons, no balloons, no balloons, no balloons, no balloons." I said, "What the? Calm the fuck down, okay?" And they was like, "Okay, he's drama queen." I say he too much is one. Flipping out for freaking balloons. Okay. Next time, tell him don't have no balloons. So he's decided to get dressed. They waiting for him to get on stage. He's taking a long time like he's a freaking diva. And then he come with the hot leather pants on with a like a arms out on over the sleeve fur coat. A sleeveless fur coat. That's what it is. And a glitter freaking style shirt. Same kind of glitter style he wore last with the Angel Brinks inspired Power Ranger suit that he had on. And he get on stage singing whatever he was singing. Everybody was there supporting him. And he decided, whatever it was, he got too hot. I said, cuz you wasn't drinking enough water, you was wearing the tight ass clothes, which we expect. And then he just passed out. He is so much of a drama queen that most of the people think he was faking that. Now I said, no, he passed out. But yeah, he might fake up. He may be dramatic of the act effect. But he passed out. I believe he passed out. But they thought he was playing. I said, oh, you must be so much of a drama queen and not that they think that you passing out, that could be a real thing that you just being a drama queen. I said, oh, Chad, that so much shows that how much he plays around and become a dramatic. Did they think that actor was a dramatic? I said, no, he actually passed out because he was hot ass. So it was a mixed reaction. People was confused. People was laughing. And I was upset with J Book. I said, why the fuck do you think it's funny? Like, everything is funny. He's like, Elijah. I was like, yeah, ain't that happen what happened to Jack and Christy in that Angel Brinks Pizzazz and onesie? Exactly. Passing out being all hot and shit. So they had to get him hospital attention. They took him to the hospital. I guess they got to make him get some fluids. Basically, got to get him some fluids. He wasn't drinking much. Whatever he was doing, he was wearing all the hot ass clothes and all that stuff. And then Jay Book said, the Lazarus have risen because he came back. Yeah, for real. You remember that episode? That's what she was about to for real. Let's fight. I said, girl, calm your ass down. And they was like, I said, girl, calm your ass down. So he came back with the sheet over his head. They gave me 6 fluids of IV. I said, no, they damn not give me no 6 fluids of IV and not think a short amount of time. You fucking bitch. Let's stop. You itch. Stop playing. I said, dramatic as hell. That's what I'm saying. He's dramatic the after effect, but he didn't dramatic the figure pass out. 6 fluids of IV. He got back within 2 hours. And then all he was concerned about the video, his video. I gotta go back to the video. He said, no, boy, you passed out. Calm down. Relax. And like, calm your ass fucking dramatic ass down. Shoot. So hey Data, I'm just waking up. Sorry, I fell asleep on Discord. I know you stay falling asleep on us. I said, where Jenna at? Jenna be one of those friends with. She be all. Hey, they always say she start getting quiet. We was like, where you at? And then she. I know Jenna gonna cuss me out later on. Shit. Y'all got that type of friends, right? They be all laugh at a party. All laugh. All laugh. Then all of a sudden they just get quiet. So I said, and you see with the corner freaking passed out. I said, dang. Shoot. Yes. Shoot, I got my moments where I fell asleep too, girl. But I don't be no. It's just it's all freaking fun. It's all fun, y'all. We love it, family. So J Books, Tasha, and Nikki was playing Tonk. Hold up. Is that actually a card game called Tonk on this Pity Pat? It looked like Pity Pat to me, y'all. And Tonk is a fancy name for Pity Pat? Because it looked like they was playing Pity Pat, but I don't know what no Tonk is. But I said, if you go call the scene and figure going to gospel, y'all act like y'all figure lavish, and y'all playing Tonk. Okay, whatever. They so much thought that he was so dramatic that they all thought that he was playing when he passed out. I said, no, he passed out. Oh, it's the same name. So I guess I know. I was like, hold on, they were playing Pity Pat. That's what I call it. I don't play no damn Tonk. I just learned something new. Chad, let's play some Tonk, y'all. Yeah. So that's when they start talking about oh yes, Tonk is pretty bad. So okay, I got it. So thank you, y'all. I learned something new because I did not know that was the name of it. But I said you wasted the whole scene playing Tonk, talking about Bree. I had a whole ass argument with them. Maybe same thing. The rules may be slightly different, but it's the same. Oh, okay. We black. That's what I say. I call it Pity Pat. I don't know I know name Tonk. Chill. Poquino. Yeah. For real. So I was like, then they start talking about Bree. That's when they talk about, oh, she's 34 and this is yada yada yada. And yeah, I was like, okay, she's 34 and daddy, and she can't be using her daddy as an excuse. But I said, what is the timeline? Did her father and mother divorce a long time ago and she humped on her clutches? Or she was working with her father all this time and then it stopped all of a sudden and he just kind of split from them. And she got to rebuild herself. It seemed like it was recently. But it was a long time ago that I said, you know what? Yes, it's probably an excuse right now. But I don't believe that. I believe it was just recently. And she had to rebuild herself. Because he just cut everything from her. And I know he getting online. He said, oh, no, that's not true and everything. Me, my daughter's good now. I said, your daughter is good now. But at that time when she was filming, y'all was not in the good terms. So stop playing with us. So they should start getting introduced to Shayna. The divorce was years ago, but she was assaulted. And that's another thing, yes. She also said she assaulted. So it's a lot of things that's going on with her that it needs to heal from. Yes, Jay, that's when you playing for quarters. My uncle still cleans up. Okay. He's still good to the game. Divorce was years ago, but she was assaulted. Yes. And it takes time to heal. So the fact that y'all should feel like she's just using it as an excuse in the clutch, no, she's not. I feel like everything's happened to her. It happened to her recently. Divorce might be years ago, but she's a lot of stuff that's going on. So she had to move back to Detroit, rebuild herself, and everything. So it gonna take time. And then she don't have her family connections right now. So what y'all want her to do? Yeah, stream y'all don't tell me who is watching. Hope y'all joining. Thank you, y'all. So we got introduced to Shayna. Shayna is the middle person. We was not introduced to her last week. She's below J Books. You know, J Books is the one that's like this. So below him, right in front of him, that's Shayna right there in the middle, between Tasha and Nikki. So Shayna Wilson Williams says she is a worship leader, a businesswoman, a wife, a gospel singer. She said J Books is like a brother to her because she's 16 years old. She's currently pregnant. I said, okay. So I guess Shayna and Tasha have some issues. And Luke and Nikki, I think Nikki and Tasha will have an issue with Shayna because Nikki's in the middle of it, whatever. So Tasha told Jay Brooks the situation. So he wanted to sit down with Shayna and ask what's her side of things. Based on what I got, so Shayna said she lost her mom and everything, and I think she don't have a father right now as well. So she basically filled a family with people she knows, like Jay Brooks and everything. She's trying to build a family. Like that. So Tasha called her to hook up to discuss. And I guess because she was saying that her husband told her that Shayna was speaking about Tasha marriage. That's what was said. That's the reason why she wanted to speak with Shayna. Right? So Tasha and Nikki got together and they talked with Shayna. And Nikki was speaking on Tasha's behalf. She said, why Nikki is speaking on Tasha's behalf when Tasha is a grown woman, she can speak on her own. And that's that. And Jay was trying to get the bottom of it. He said Shayna likes to play victim, but he does know how Tasha take things too. She said it never been a house. It was my car, whatever. Something was said, but it was not like talk about no things. It was so crazy. It was going back and forth of he say, she say, just like that. They try to reconcile before they blow up, all that stuff. I said we're going to know more details when we get Shayna, Tasha, sit down, and we get to the bottom of everything. Because obviously some things got said and it was not said or whatever. It's all crazy. But I just want to know why is this so much of a big thing. But we'll see. We got to get to sit down and we get more details and we can talk about that more. So Jay was going to set up a meeting between Shayna and Tasha and hash things out. So Shayna felt ambushed by Tasha and Nikki. And I do believe that I fuck with ambush because she was expecting Nikki be there. It was supposed to be Tasha and her. Why Nikki's there? And then definitely said, oh, Shayna had to play victim. I said, so what side are you on? He said he didn't want to be no other side and everything. But I said, oh, you say this is sister, but she likes to play victim. Okay, I don't think she is. And the way how Tasha is, I feel like Tasha, I'm going to kind of believe more of Shayna. That's what I'm going to say. Until we get to sit down and see what's going on, I kind of believe more of what Shayna is saying. That she didn't say what she said, and Tasha blowing these things out of proportion for some reason. What y'all think? Y'all believe Tasha or y'all believe Shayna? Or y'all wait for the sit down? Because I think I want to wait for the sit down and see that what exactly was going on. But so Elijah made up with Wayne, his stylist. Wayne styled other artists, and I said Wayne's your stylist of what? Just fur coats? Because if he's styling you, I don't know what the hell he's styling you for. Unless he don't give a damn about you. So I guess it just looked like it was just an on-the-spot stylist. But whatever. And he said, "Oh, I might want to bring." I'm waiting for sit down. Yes, I want to wait for sit down too. Elijah, exactly, Elijah. So a sit down. He said he want to bring child. Is Tasha and Nikki smashing? Because that's all. I don't know. Because I don't know why Nikki's involved in it. If it's supposed to be husband telling Tasha that Shayna was speaking on their marriage, so it should be between Shayna and Tasha and the husband if he's around. Other than that, that's it. Why Nikki is involved. And y'all got more details about the scenario, let me know. If y'all know if they talking about it on Twitter, they going back and forth. Cause you know a lot of reality TV shows like to go on Twitter or Instagram and speak their piece. So if they had any details, y'all let me know. So he wanted to bring Bree to get some styling going on. Like, how do other people know this info? Exactly. It seems to me probably Tasha told Nikki, but I just don't know why Nikki needs to be involved. So he said he wanted to gift. He said he wanted to bring Bree because Bree don't have this good style, and he wanted to gift her something like that. So he wanted to give her a photo shoot and ask Wayne, can we set that up for I guess her birthday party? But I guess he decided to get some shoes instead. So here go Bree birthday party, right? Now granted, no. You know what? I'm not gonna clown. Those privacy even. Does privacy even exist anymore? I was not. I guess not. But people just love to speak it, huh? So it was Bree birthday party. She had like someone's like a chapel, or whatever. And she had like tables. It was a probably a store cake, whatever. At the end of the day, the big milestones is the big milestone. Maybe this was like a big milestone, so it was like a simple birthday party, whatever, just for the film. It's like a birthday party film for TV kind of thing. So it was a little decorations, so like that. They was clowning the cake, they clowning the faces. And I said, if y'all feel something way about it, why y'all just get together and plan a party for her or something like that? Whatever. She could afford whatever she could afford. That shit is. Yes, it wasn't a lot. And that's fine. All you need is the music, have some couple of little whatever. If you don't have no food, have a little snacks, some drinks, and that's all you need to need. That's all. And that's all she could afford. That's all she could afford. Full blown bully at this big. He was. And we're gonna get into that in a minute because he gonna do a little drag. Like that. In polite way, because I'm not a big leader like everybody else is, but in my own way. So it is what it is. So I'm not gonna go. I know people was online. She said, "Now, boy, come on now. You could have had a restaurant." I said maybe she had no restaurant money, but she could go to the restaurant and they could have just chip in and pay for the bill. Usually the birthday person don't pay and everybody else just split the bill. If y'all so good about it, y'all got the good, y'all just did that. But that's not what happened. It was a film for TV kind of thing. So they got there and Bree looked nice. Bree had a nice little outfit on with some nice long boots. The boots they look terrible. And Bree was Bree. And she had like a little coat. I think she had a coat on, something like that. She looked nice. Shayna got there and exactly. It was her party, her decisions. If y'all don't like it, y'all can move somewhere else. Period. Just bring the gifts. It is what it is. Shayna got there. Both Nikki and Tasha, they said nothing to Shayna. I said, okay. Is it that serious? Like, I want to know what the hell was said. Okay, whatever. So Bree started to sing, and Bree has a nice voice. Now they could say, "Oh, Bria's voice there, but her stage presence, this is this. She got to own the crowd." I said it doesn't matter. It was a nice, intimate setting. She sung nicely, and that's what it was. So I said, yes, Brie has a voice, and she works on herself and shut on them, and I'll be happy. I'll be like this, yes, Brie, shut them down. It's about her delivery. It's about this. It's about that. I said, okay, whatever. I didn't see none of y'all sing. I didn't see none of y'all perform. Left stuff for Lodge and her little dusty stuff. But everybody else ain't saying much. So Jay Brooks said, "This is not the time for it." I said, "Why is not the time? This is her birthday party. If you didn't want to be her sit here sing, you can walk out the freaking door. This is her birthday party. It's not the time for it." That's why I said I don't care for that big bitch. Sorry. Oh well, I have. Listen, I call both men bitches, so you can't say I'm calling female ones. I don't have time for him. Why is not the time? It's her birthday party. She want to sing, let her sing. She didn't say horrible. Like my effed up single voices lessons, but it doesn't stop me from singing. So the gifts came. Tasha gave Bree a whole wad of cash. Now Bree was excited for it. It's fine. Yeah, something about Jay Brooks. This is like, oh, so now you coming after the girl too? Like really? Can she have one ally on her side? Seemed like Shayna was the only one that realized the figure effectiveness everybody was having against Bree. Oh, not the Tasha Cole. Oh, he's that messed up. Oh, child. Tasha Hall is a freaking drama to the finest. So he gave her a wild cash, and she was okay with that. Elijah Gibbs came. He gave us Yves Saint Laurent's boots. She liked it. She took off her boots and wore the shoes that she had, but that he bought. But the shoes that she had didn't look bad at all. It was nice boots. Drama queen, he was doing the most. Then Tasha got her professionals and said, "Oh, this was before the little money that she had." I said, "Oh, so you want to be shady? Don't get cute with the little money she had." Oh, because she said that. Let me say that. The reason why she said that. They were singing happy birthday. They sing happy birthday. While they singing happy birthday thing, he had a whole plate and smashing the plate in her head. I said, what are we doing? And nobody saying that to him. He just kept smashing the plate until she realized, she said, hold on, what the hell is. I was like, we can't be for real. We can't be for real. I don't know who in production it is allowing this to happen and just smashing the plate. It's just straight one enjoyable at this point. You dipped your finger in her hair last week, and now you smashing a plate in her freaking head. Now he didn't do it like this. He just smushing it down. I said we can't be real. This is not a reality TV show. Because if it's a reality TV show, he got the he got to beat the hell up. Because ain't no woman gonna let him do all that to their hair. Now Bree might not be that type of person, but she's trying to understand why the hell is he trying to pick it on her so much. And then the cake was getting cut. Everybody trying to get a piece. He stick his whole finger like this on the cake. And put it, I was like, now you dip your whole fucking finger on the freaking cake. Now the cake is gone. Here, nobody have cake today. Nobody gonna have cake. Yeah, I just threw my cup. It's empty on there. Nobody can have cake. Because that would be pissed off. I get that cup later. Yes, and I saw that a lot on Twitter too. People saying that Tasha has a nice voice, she's great. But now they see her, now they dragging her ass. I don't care my boots look like I was church starting in my mud. They on mine. Exactly. Party over. Right? I threw my cup. I don't know what the cup is at now. Nobody can have cake. That's like I was aggravated. Jenna could tell you I was aggravated because I said, I can't believe this is what we're going on. And then they start cleaning up. He started putting cups, things, and her boots in the trash. And that got her pissed off. And she, not pissed off, she was hurt by it. She said, you threw my boots away? He said, I thought it was trash. Who the fuck told you that was trash? And like I said, the boots look nice. And if it wasn't, if she paid for, that's hers. It's sentimental values for her. So you think because the booster you bought her was better than the booster she had? She took that. She said, "You throw my booster away." Oh, now that's what got her quiet. Everybody said, "Really? Folks, would it be this nasty in the church?" I guess so. If it's so, that's why it doesn't explain to me why I don't go back. I don't go. And this is y'all friend. This is y'all friend. That y'all grew up with. Y'all allowed you to run amok like this. Now everybody don't like what he was doing. And I said, "Nuh-uh, it's my birthday party. Kick his ass out. This is my party." But no, she had to walk away. And she was crying. She said, "This is mine. This is mine. I just don't know why. You just come on me. I just need a break." And Draper was trying to get her to stay. And she said she had to go in the car. She had to take about Nikki and Tasha's over there. And then she's playing her story. And I said, you know what? That's why. First of all, she going with her life, trying to prove herself to her father, who always think her actions, her choices is never good enough. And then we have a man on television being a bully ass head. And I don't know what Carlos going to say, because I know Carlos did an interview with him, like a review. And he was saying all a bunch of stuff, and Carlos said, "What the fuck you laughing about?" Because you don't know most. But we're gonna see how it goes. Because I want you to go on him, in on him. But no, you probably like it, huh? Because I know how he liked to get a horn off of the man. Carlos, he can aggravate me sometimes. So I was like, and he said he think it was funny. He said, "Oh, it's not trash. It's not funny." No, it's not funny. So he did 3 things. So he kept criticizing her, smashing the plate in her head, dipped the finger on the cake, don't try to throw her boots around, and then realize she couldn't break a point, have her break a point. No, that was too much. And y'all all sitting around letting him do this shit. Not saying one word to Elijah. That's who he is. This is this, that. I don't give a damn who he is. And I don't care who don't like a cursing this much. I don't care who's going to gospel. They get cursed out. Doing all that. You don't even look all that great yourself. Look like you're freaking a brittle pad. Face look bloated up. You don't look cute at all. You maybe should sing gospel and not sing on secular music, because your secular music don't even do much. And who the hell is giving you the kitty box or the booty box? Who the fuck is you? And she said, "Why?" So that's what Tasha said in her confessional. She said, "You gonna throw her boots away with the little money that she had?" I said, "Oh, so now it put me to question, why the hell you gave her that raw cash, whole lot of cash? So you being shady about it?" You said that a confessional questioned me why you gifted her that cash, even though Bree liked it, but it puts in perspective why you decided to take upon yourself to give her cash. Now, money, cash is fine. That's the best gift for anyone to get. You can just give me the money. I buy what I need to buy. But it explains to me the perspective of why you give her that money. I want to give him the boost he gave me back on that moment. Is this your cane? For real. It hits deep. Elijah was born with a reality TV show. Exactly. And I want to know what Carl's going to say about that, because he loved critiquing. I want to know what he got to say, because ain't no other way, any other way of a real girl, a hood, it don't have to be the hood girl, a woman who valued himself, go allow him to do all the stuff that he did to her, especially in her hair, touching it, and now you smushing the plate. You got to knock the F out. Shaded behind the back in confessional is one thing, but the way Elijah is acting is terrible. Exactly. Elijah said, "Don't you watch TV to tell Bree how he's famous." I don't even know who he is. It was until I figured out he was from that. Exactly. He's not famous himself. Act like he's someone known. And ain't seen him in anything until that show. Exactly. Chad Coltrane was fed up. Yes, Coltrane was the biggest fan, and he was pissed. So she said she had to go her life trying to get acceptance and validations from her father, who always think her choices and actions always wrong, and then you got this man keep constantly picking on her. So it's like it's triggering. It's triggering. And I understand why she's triggered. Because now she's like another man critiquing her of everything she does. It's not good enough. So it's breaking her point. So I think who hugged her? I think Nikki hugged her. And then Tasha went on the other side and sat down. I said, Tasha, you a snake. I don't want you to sit next to me. And I wish we realized that she's snaking. So she thinks she's worthless. And then we have another man triggering her who just like critiquing her like her father. I was like, oh, child. Knew the money she had. Girl, bye. All right, that was Golden Gospel, y'all. Like I said, this constantly thing with Elijah is getting enjoyable to watch the show. But I stick to it. It's not too bad. I just curse them out on my reviews. That's what I would do. And continue on. So we got 11 Maps DC, and then we got this Rocky, Tasha K, and unique scenario. So let's get to it. Let's go to 11 Maps DC. That's what I'm saying. I want Bree to glow up. And when she do, I want her to stun all those haters. Hope the next episode about the damn gospel and people actually being grown. Exactly, because y'all not acting grown. Y'all acting childish. Really childish. Love and Mavericks DC, y'all. And then we're going to end with the freaking hot mess of it all. Hot mess of it all. I'm going to talk about the stuff that stick out because everything about the episode was in all that. But whatever. So, we come to find out that Irena also know about Joy being married. She told Irena and Ashley. But Irena never told anyone because Joy told Irena not to say nothing. And that's a true friend. Because I have friends now these days that they tell me things and I will never say anything. I have some of y'all tell me things and I never say anything to anybody either. I keep it to myself. Because it's not my thing to tell. Whether it's big or small. Whether it's big or small. If you tell me not to say nothing, or if you don't have to tell me to say something, you tell me something in confidence, I'll keep it to myself. Even her husband didn't know that it was married until Ashley came out to say what she had to say. That's how much that Rainey's kept it. Now, I do feel like Joy shouldn't never told anyone if it ain't supposed to be the secret, supposed to be out. If you didn't want nobody to know and it'll be out there, you should never told anyone. But I do feel like if you had a good friendship with these ladies, people, and you should trust them enough to not to say nothing. But Ashley's not one of them. Because, she said it only because out of spite, because she felt like you call her fake and phony. So, in the retaliation, she blew her your secret. And I said, calling you fake and phony is not enough for you to blow her secret out like that. Now, granted, yes, she's on Love and Marriage, and I don't know why she to hide the fact that she's married. Maybe, I don't know why. They gave her reasons. But you could just say that, yes, we are officially all married already. We're just using the wedding to have a celebration. But whatever reasons they had. But at the same time, it was your actually right to say. Oh, miserable, my auntie lied to me. It's 2 episodes, 7 minutes of part 3. Oh, okay. Oh, 2 minutes and 7. Okay, 2 minutes and 7 minutes of part 3 in the parts. Okay, and then they go to the thing. Okay. So yes, as friends, I feel like, especially you close, if they tell you secret thing, keep it to yourself. And then also people might want to talk to their husband or their wife and spouse. No, I keep it to myself. And if something was done in public and everybody knew and then you want to talk about that, then that's fine. You can talk about it. But other than that, if people don't know about it, it's secret between you two and nobody knows and you keep it. And even if you fall out, whatever, as the years go by, I probably don't remember it. But no, you ain't gonna get out of me. That you said it. So I get that. But Joy, if you didn't want nobody to know, you shouldn't tell no one. Even Raina. But Raina kept it. But Ashley was on one. Yes. And Quick is like, Quick, shut the hell up. Just sit down and play with your BD like you keep saying. Just go somewhere. Yes. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Even people who I just start building a friendship with, if you tell me something and you want me, I'm not gonna say nothing. But yes, Joy should never told anyone about it. But I'm sick of Ashley, but it's no reason for Joy to be mad. You on reality TV, sweetie. Even it's reality TV show, but she's driving out of spite. Yes, sometimes stuff, if you want, yes, you on reality TV show, stuff will come out. It will come out. So yes. But at the same time, if you're gonna make the reality, she has the right to be upset with the person who put her thing out if she ain't supposed to say nothing. Because it was one thing if I spread your tea and then you come back and spread my tea. It is one thing if I just say somebody's taking funny and everything, and you will come out and be all mad about it with a bad case of telephone, whatever. So I feel like they both was that wrong. Ashley shouldn't say nothing, but Joy should never told anyone. Or Joy should have said it herself. And I pretended that I was never married. That's the issue I have. Don't pretend to say, okay, we were officially married already. We just want a big wedding. Or she didn't really want a big wedding because she really knew she was married, I guess. He didn't even tell his kids. And you told the cast, oh, child, he didn't tell the kids. Oh, that's messed up, Joy, because he did tell her that you ain't supposed to say nothing. That was your fault. So, yes, part of it to blame is Joy. And part of it's Ashley, too. But one thing I have with Ashley is later on. Because I feel like it was more than about telling her the marriage. I feel like she wants some loyalty from people. And that's my issue with her. Quick said, oh yeah, why she said this? I said, Quick, you wasn't there. You didn't even know what's going on. You just saw old thing. Yeah. Just sit around and play with yourself. Just play with yourself. Why? Sure. Ugh. So Joy said it's effed up and everything. I can't trust her. We can't be friends like that. I said, all right, okay. Exactly. See, we here. Oh, not play. Yes, go play with yourself. You keep claiming that you got a BD. Play with yourself. Start an OnlyFans. Let's see something. I don't know. Child, you just over here be a bobblehead. Don't even know the whole situation. So, Jordan met with her friend Danielle. Like I said, that scene wasn't much. It was maybe her feelings about Ashley. So, we ain't gonna cut that. Elena and Jamie. You know, I commend Elena and Jamie. Let me say this. Even though I really go stand there like that, Raina's not too bad if she's not under the figure Ashley's thumb. Jamie, I could take him or leave him. But they still be muted though. I'm not unmuting them. It is what it is. If Clifford cursed Joy out, I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad either. He didn't tell his kids, and you telling the cast via text. Yeah, via text. Something that could be leaked out. So I said, girl, if you want to tell her, you could have said it in person. Not do a text. Because the text could be translated. Somebody could screenshot it and put it out there on social media. Girl, you can't trust people these days with these text messages. So yes, Joy shouldn't say nothing. Ashley shouldn't say nothing. Kevin and both don't lie to funk. It is what it is. So Elena and I was Jamie. I said yes. Even though I care for them, and I'm not unmuting them, and that's what it is, keeping them muted. But they do share. Don't get me wrong, they do share. They do, even though they don't care how people talk about it, whatever. They open. I mean, open to an extent. Yeah, they're open. Not too much as I think Ashley Quick is still hiding more things. But if ain't nothing, Jamie, they open. They talk about they raising the younger son. They talk about the issue with their relationship, marriage a little bit. They talk about this issue with the son, little Jamie. They talk about their sex life. So they're open. And I'll commend them for talking about more about the sex life, everything. Because I was like, Jamie, you gotta understand. If she was into oral for a long time, and then y'all just stop, it's out of one or two things. It's either you not doing right in the oral department, or she's not mentally right in the field to give you anything. Because oral is a mental thing. You gotta be ready to be wanted and want to pleasure out of it. You gotta be really love doing oral, meaning that you get pleasure out of it, and the person don't have to do nothing to you. You just sit there, lay back, and let them do all the work. Because there are people like that. Child, you just lay back and they go hours and hours and hours and they love it. That's one. Or if you don't love it and you into do it, it got to be a mental thing. You just can't just be putting your man down like that. Even if you're a wife or husband. It's a mental thing. You got to be really want to do it. So if you don't feel valued, you don't feel treated right, you're not going to want to give it. And I don't care how much gooder you are, or how much you're a husband, or we got vows. If I don't feel great in doing it, I don't want to be a chore. I want to love and enjoy it. So it's either y'all not doing it right, or it's a mental thing, and it's something that's blocking for why you want to stop continuing the thing. Now we realize the reason why she's not want to give him oral because he's using teeth. And I said, oh, not the teeth. Why you trying to much? Nobody told me to eat the box literally. You don't eat the box literally, but using your teeth. It's not no food. Now I don't know about eating no box, but you ain't supposed to be using no teeth. Use your hand. Come on, do something. So, come on. Well, yeah, they open. They good for your TV show. Suffering, yeah, his terrible attitude. So I can't stand that. Yeah, do what we gotta do for the box. So don't use your teeth. And even when I get head with somebody and somebody uses the teeth, I said, calm down with the teeth. It's scratching. Oh well. And I don't even eat the cat, and I know what to do. Like, you don't use your teeth. Because I know when I get head, when I give him, I try not to use no use teeth. And I had no big complaints about my head game either. And I was like, I know when you see it scratching your skin, no. I'm not going to jail scratching what the hell am I doing it? No, stop using teeth. So I think it's a blockage. I say yes. If he's going down, teach him what you like and don't like until he get better. He got all the time now. He retired, so he got time to learn. Classes in session. Get on your fucking knees. Yeah, don't be biting stuff. Child. Learn it. Say, no, I like it this way. Or do more that way. And then after a while, he start learning. And then you're going to say, oh, my God, calm down. Shit. Child. So, well, everybody, he don't want to teach. She just want to, like, lay there and let me do it. I said, boy, bye. And then the horrible graphics they gave. I said, child. Because they want to show him doing that. Or he trying to, like that. Whatever. But I was like, hey, it'll let you know. If something's not doing right, you got to touch your partner. Especially when you're married. Just say, listen, nah, don't do it that way. Just do it this way. I like it this way. I like it. And they will learn. But some people might be too stubborn and say, oh, no, give it up. I said, no. If you don't eat the box right. And I think she said it's only the oral part that she have trouble with. Not too much of the intimate. I said, so he got a good dick, but he just can't eat right. Okay, baby, because sometimes you don't want to be penetrated with the penis. You want to get eaten out. So he make them learn that. So he said, "Oh wow, I expect that." And I commend him. He wasn't too embarrassed because he's open, but at the same time, he just like, "Oh, like I didn't know that." She just said one figure or swallowologist, and she just spit it all in front of the person. I said, maybe she wasn't comfortable telling you because you don't know how you are, and that's what's part of the mental thing. Maybe she thought you go flip out and be mad and go out and whatever. But it was good. And she said, when y'all actually doing it, tell them what you like and don't like. And then it will get better. So the Silver's Christmas Eve party. This was the part I have an issue with Ashley. And I talked last week, and I shared my Mr. Social Corner. If y'all did not watch it, let me share it again. Told about the text messages because I was like, all right, the episode ain't aired yet. So why y'all going back and forth on Twitter about who's invited who? Okay, whatever. So the episode came, like the Christmas Eve party. Everybody came there. Joy said she wasn't coming. For every reason, because Sherelle's gonna be there. This is that. Actually, look at her ass. Oh, tell me about it. Sure. Got there. Joy said she wasn't coming. I said, whatever. It's a Mrs. Fanatic. Somebody's gonna tell me somebody gonna made Joy to go. I said, even though she don't have to go, because Winter was not there. But everybody else cast was there, but Winter. Okay. So Ashley gave Irene the letter D for the friendship, because she was calling him a friendship, not a friendship. I said, oh, good, this tactic, whatever. So I gave him the D. She gave me the D. She gave me the D. I said, oh, y'all happy if I get the D's? Okay, whatever. I don't know who made her to figure HBIC that she need to give me a D to solidify the figure friendship, but whatever. So I guess after Joy talked with Danielle, I guess she thought about it and she decided to go to the party. I said, hell to the no. I was going back. I would have stayed home. Whatever. So she got in there and she didn't say hi to Ashley. Now, I understand. It's Ashley's house. Even if you're not cool like that, I walk in somebody's house like that, I will at least say hi to the host. Like, I can't go into somebody's host party house and don't say hi to the person's house who I'm going walking into. That's disrespectful. Say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, and then move out the way. But just walk right past her. I also should that. I understand that. That's one part. I say, yeah, maybe Joe, you should have just at least say hi. You just don't walk past and go into somebody's house and just don't say nothing if you don't like them. Don't go. Don't show up. Just stay home. But you showed up. You at least could say hi. That's one thing. So Ashley said, hold up. Is that Joy? Let me go talk to her real quick. Push her aside. And they started talking. I agree. Joy started that wrong. Yes. She walked in the person's house, the only she don't like, and I said hi. I was like, Ashley is odd when it comes to friendship. Elena is just becoming a friend. Joy, who she met, was already a friend. But Sherelle, who she knew for years, is an associate behind her. Yes, I don't know what's going on with Ashley. Her thing, and maybe it was going with her upbringing, but something about how she social with her people and years and everything, it's okay. That's going to show, is she really being real? That's what I'm saying. That she might be real about popping off the mound and coming after you and confronting people because everybody say that's how she is. Maybe that's fine. But everything else, how she moves, is that real? Not how her action, not her reactions or actions, but how she does things is this real? So Joy said she needed time to adjust. I said, okay, cool, whatever. They was going back and forth, back and forth. So Joy said the bridge is under construction. It's being repaired. So the friendship is kind of fragile. You broke my trust. I can't trust you. Even though if you may not think it's a small thing or big thing, it's still big to me because you should not say nothing. So we repair. Yeah, everything that was cool. So she said, you know what? We can't be friends. We just could be cordial, be cool with them. And she said, okay, that's fine. We'll take about it. Ashley said she apologized and they said that gonna build a friendship and that was that. So then Ashley started flip the script and saying, you know what? Hold up. I brought you into the show. I brought you into the show. I pitched you in the show. And you and Clifton didn't thank me. So I said, oh. Because she don't consider you as a friend anymore. And she's not accepting your apology. And she's not bowing down to you. And she's not getting over it on your timeline. You is upset. So you decided to present that you brought her into the show. I said, first of all, you can pitch whoever you want to pitch. Unless y'all could tell me that if you refer someone in your job, because I know some jobs give you a referral bonus for bringing someone and they get hired, you get a bonus in your check. Because I know my job does that. But I don't know about reality TV show, because it's like, it depends. If you can pitch whoever you want to pitch, it's not the production of hiring them. And they pay them. And I don't see you getting any extra bonus from it. Unless it's true, I guess fine. Whatever. You could have the bragging rights. But it seems like it's not bragging rights that much. Yeah, her being mad was on her timeline. Exactly, it wasn't her timeline. So it wasn't her timeline. That's when she started bringing up, I brought you on the show. This is where it actually went up. Exactly, this is what she went up. Because I said, oh, that's the issue. It's not because you being cool. They okay because you went to go back and forth all the damn time. And you cool arguing. That's who you are. You like to argue. That's fine. That's what you are, Ashley. And you shows that you like to argue. You keep saying you don't like to argue, but you don't. That's who you are. And then you can say you bought her, so she entitled to say thank you to you. And you feel, and I think you low-key is jealous about Irena and George's friendship. I think you're low-key, and I feel you entitled. You feel entitled that they need to be loyal to you because you pitched them for the show. And they got hired. I said, first of all, you did not much pitching because they was already on in another reality show who you keep calling a game show. No, it's not a game show. This is not The Price is Right. Come on down. It's not that. They was on a reality show about love and finding love. It's a different concept, but it was not a game show. They wasn't getting them winning prize money out of here. So the fact you keep demeaning her freaking reference to that thing. Now, Joy, you mentioned that you was too nice. I said, "Girl, nice where?" Because I remember you was not nice on the freaking reality on Ready to Love. You was chilling everybody down for your man Clifton. And we're not gonna forget how you acted towards the Kia, right? So act like you're too nice for everyone. You not. But that's besides the point. The point is, Ashley, you felt entitled. It kind of is a game show. Yes, if you go for it that way, but it's a reality show about love. But yeah, it's a competition and everything, but it's not too much of a game show. But you were trying to downplay her, so it wasn't much. So when they put on Lamdc, I guess people kind of really know who she is that much. Now Carlos said he didn't really know her like that, or he didn't meet her until after whatever he said. I would listen to him in his recent and DJ Sky doing the review of it. I gotta go back to it because that's what put on Discord. I said it's Carlos kind of siding with Ashley and mostly in this situation. Okay, he can side with whoever want to side with. Because but what I'm not gonna do is tell me that I owe you because you decided to put my name in the box and I got hired. No, I got hired because I pitched my idea. They asked me, I came, I show out, they like my audition, and they hired me. It is what it is. It's because of the people, not on the show. Not the show. Yes. Yeah, because of the people, not the show. Yeah, yes, agree. So I was like, so hold up. She felt tired, so they should thank you for that? So she said, you can leave. So Joy says, you made me? So you made me that I got all, and then Joy was going back and forth with her, and they was going toe to toe. So she asked Joy to leave. Joy said, I'm glad you didn't say nothing but the word, girl. Hold up. You didn't say nothing about the word. I got it. I'm leaving, girl. I'm leaving. You said nothing but the word. This girl was up and leaving. And that's why I said, when people say they're going to leave, let them leave. You decide to block her leaving and get close to her and touch her a little bit. Yes, Ashley, you touched her. She was leaving. Now, Joy was leaving slow, but she was leaving. So let her leave, and you get in front of her because you wanted to block her exit, and then you touched her. And that's when it went left from there. He recanted his statements about his arrest. Oh, really? Oh, Chad, let me know Discord. Now, Joy was leaving. So yes, she was, but she was leaving. Because they was going back and forth arguing, but she told her to leave, she was leaving. But you blocked her. She was going this way. You came to her direction and blocked her and then touched her a little bit. So you gonna fucking touch me, Joy? Ashley? See, get out. I said, Ashley, now you doing the most. Now, that's why you explained why you were trying to leave the show. Because you acted the whole fool and your whole party. So, touched her. It was going on back and forth. Irena was Joy's friend mostly more than you would think. So, Ashley got mad at Irena. Said, this is my party. You should check on my feet. Me first. And you gonna check on her being first before me? I said, so Ashley, you feel like everything's about you, huh? She checked on her friend first. You wasn't going anywhere. Where your house at? Your house is right here, right? You wasn't going anywhere. She could come and see you all the time. You wasn't going anywhere. That was your house. So let her check her friend who's leaving. See what's going on with her. And then come back and check up on you. What she did. And then you blow on Irena too. Said, you ain't my friend to me and everything because me ain't no friends like that. I don't like that. You go check on that girl. You didn't check on me. This is my house and everything. You should came and check on me. I said, oh, so now everything's about you, Ashley. And that's why I said I pinned her since the first season 1. Pinned her for season 1. That because I don't know, maybe how she was growing up, she felt like everyone needs to be sticking to her and they need to bow for her loyalty, her freaking friend, her substance. And everybody needs to be loyal to her. Even Reina, who you call you. I said, oh, so now you're going to get out of Reina? So I guess it's just some way, shape, or form going to be shaping how you and Reina going to go at it later on in the season. Hope it's not a stem from Joy's situation. Hope it's something, a whole different thing. But it seems like it's brewing and it works. And now y'all on Twitter going back and forth with each other over who pitched who. I said, so this is the argument we having? I guess. And then when she was leaving out, Ashley's still trying to go after her. I was like, Ashley, isn't that much of a big deal? Like, really, girl? So what? Like, really? It's not big of a deal who you pitch. It's still up to the producers, girl. Like, come on. Now, if you was getting a signing bonus of doing more because you pitched someone, then I guess I'll pitch on who I mean what. You don't pay her. So Ashley's at set with Elena now. And it's going to be to be continued. So we're going to have a break till they come back. But yeah. Joy caught it. She tried to get out of quick shadow. Maybe she tried doing as much as you want. Yeah. But I said, Ashley, nobody know you like that either. Like you said, we all know quick. We don't know you. Exactly. I don't know y'all. All right, y'all. So let me we about to let me share the links of the Rocket Bivens called to Tasha K and unique breakdown. I'm gonna summarize both parts, both things, and then we can end up this live. And then we get prepared, ready for. And I'm gonna share Bonnie Blue breakdown of unique thing because she broke it down perfectly. That's why I got my things on. I also lost Scarlet by Nature and everything because I'm not paying no $12 on it to watch no that interview with Tasha Kane website. No, if she ain't put it on YouTube, that's good. The phone calls on YouTube, so I shared that. I said it's fine, but I'm not gonna pay no freaking thing for a website, girl. You trying to get your money so you can pay a Carter B back, but all right, hold on. Let me go back. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Let's get with this mess. Oh my gosh. Hold up. It's 2:30. Listen, y'all. Tasha K. Wait. Yes, the breakdowns are to grow from these content creators. Okay. All I got to say is Rocket Bivens ain't slick. You guys don't stop saying. Yes, he's not slick. He's not slick. And it brings the question that I believe everything mostly what Unique said because she bought the receipts and everything. And I was like, okay, girl, even though you still kind of dumb as hell, but we go into that. All right. The bro. Okay, the bro. Let's start off with the Tasha K with the Unique thing. So they had a 5-year relationship with each other, and she was in a 15-year relationship marriage. So she was a 15-year relationship marriage with her person. They divorced now, and they got 3 children. So she came from that situation and then got into with Rocky. So she had much experience on other things. But then what's interesting is that she came from a marriage that she was dealt wrong by a cheating husband to come for you to flip around and become the mistress in someone else's marriage. It's a house that's okay, girl. So you know how it is in Tasha's side. Was Tasha Scott. You was Tasha Scott. And now you became the mistress that destroyed Tasha. I was like, girl, now that's crazy. That's crazy. It's giving Coastal 2.0. Ain't it? Child. And she thought it was a real relationship because she said that Tasha and Rocky's relationship been like the business thing. And you know what's like? Who stay committed to a married man? We call her Cabbage. She calls Floyd taking. Yes, let's go for Cabbage. That's what I'm saying. How you stay committed to a married man when you know he's married? Now, granted, if you didn't know who Rocky Bivens is, because I don't know who he was like that either. To be honest, I don't know if I would escape life like that. Until recently, I realized also that's the husband. If you knew, you know. But if you didn't know, you know. So he pursued you like he pursued Tasha. Like he said, he told Tasha's boyfriend at the time, I'm taking her. So he preyed on her. Yes, he did. And he came to pursue you. But once you figured out he was married, you continue going. You continue going, girl. So that's on you. Not Cabbage. Yes. So Cabbage, you continue going, girl. So you believe his lies as typical. Because I said, girl, you've been married for 14, 15 years. You had to know something. It's some of the games your husband was putting on this girl that in your marriage. This is some of the things that he probably was saying to you. So you shouldn't know the game. But I guess you naivete because you wasn't in that position before. Whatever. You believed his lies. You believed that he was going to move some money for you, move some money of the accounts so y'all could get a house together. He was telling that he's not happy with Tasha. This, that. I said, that's all the stuff they be saying. They always say they're not happy with their wives. This is cheap. They don't say that. This is not he didn't write the rules. It's been already been written. And he comes from the R. Kelly camp. All that sort of that just shows a lot of his character. Shows a lot of his character. Of how he mills things. So, will you rather call for supply? And not get no cabbage. No, corn cabbage. I like cabbage. So Cabbage, he said all the lines that we written all along. He didn't invent the game. He's using his own style. And for him to come from the R. Kelly camp, which I found out it was tricky because Bonnie Blue said that he started going from R. Kelly camp and he asked R. Kelly he wanted to work for R. Kelly with no pay. So he had a long game going. I said, how you gonna work for someone no pay? I said, whatever. So I guess they got him. He was bodyguard and everything. He had he was visioning the long game. No pay, all that stuff to go, and then you realize you got with Tasha K. Now, you was claiming that Candy wanted to say no. You became their manager because JD, you was professional with JD, and he said, okay, cool, because you had your sights admired to Tasha. So you had your sight preyed on that girl. So that she was a ticket for you, and you lashed onto her. Because I said, if you wasn't R. Kelly came and all this stuff like that, you had all these billions and all this stuff you say you got. Why are we trailing behind her? I don't know all that time. I don't know. Because I know he's been with R. Kelly for a long time. Exactly. Right? He came from that camp. So you know how they move. You could know you could believe that he's a manipulator. That's true. Because he was manipulating the hell out of freaking Cabbage. He was a manipulator. You could tell he was a liar. You could tell he could be deceitful. You tell he was doing a lot of things to cover his tracks. Oh, Dominic Reed. What Dominic said? Not happy one day. Yes, exactly. Here's my paperwork and signed decree is another one. Yes, to show that you actually are separated from the person. Then you can hop on the day. Oh, you divorced. That's it. But not if you happy. I said, you happy what? Was he happy, man? I don't know. But I know he was with R. Kelly for a long time without getting paid. So I said, Sam, you dangerous. Side chicks on young girls between 8 and 16. So if you over 27 and dating a married man or known taking a man, since you are side hen, side actress, side peacock. Oh, you read it. not the side hen. Well, she a side hen. Chad or any other grown ass bird. Dominic Red. I loved it. She said, you was over 27, you was a side hen, girl. Don't play this up. Don't play with it. Yeah, so you can tell he was all of that. So it's not far-fetched to believe that he will spin game. My thing is to say you continue to fall for it. Cabbage. So she fell for it. Thought that he was going to give her the house. Then her first pregnancy, the one that's on the ground we saw on Instagram of Timeless, that was her first pregnancy. She got pregnant by him 3 times. Yes, I heard. Uno, dos, tres. 3 times she got pregnant by him. The first time was September 2021. I got my notes here. If I forget anything, I'll go back to it. Pregnant 3 times. The first time was September 2021. She got rid of that because he was pressuring her to get rid of it, everything. And I think she was trying to threaten to expose her. But he said, go ahead, whatever, and everything. And then he was trying to threaten her to take the baby. Oh, she will take her baby? Oh. Okay, so you mean like Tasha from freaking Bella Collector, when she said she was gonna take the side chick baby if the baby was Glenn? Okay. She's gonna take her to court. Go ahead and have the baby if you want to. I'll take it to court and I'll take the baby from you. So you can raise it with your freaking Tasha? Okay. Whatever. So, because at some point she was stressing everything, she decided to go on and go ahead with it. So after she did it, he called on the phone. He said, "I was gonna call you and tell you I wanted you to keep the baby on." So I said, "Oh." So the second time she got pregnant was in March 2022, and this time she miscarried that one. She got miscarried, and the reason why that got miscarried because like that she went to the doctor and everything was said and done, and she realized that it was something wrong with his sperm. Okay, and what are you? Exactly, what are you? You was the mistress. Just because he was playing around you on the social groups, his peoples, the studio time, when you freaked him in the 2-hour studio. I said, oh, you a nasty hot box. Okay, whatever. I mean, you want to freak in the studio time, you can freak in the studio time, but no, trying to freak with someone who's single, child, you get all nasty and dirty. Sure. Whatever. You did in the studio time. If you got court dates, then sure, I can date you if you're married, since you're in the process of divorce. But if you're just saying you're getting divorced and never had a court date, exactly. Well, go to hell. I was like, hold on, what I'm saying. So that was the second time. And then the second time she got miscarried, he was sending her songs. If I can't get you in my life, I will go on, babe. This is my soul, baby. He was singing all that songs. Get her love. She was like, oh, wow, he loves me. Girl, he was a manipulative tactic. That's that. So the third time she got pregnant in August 2022. You know, all that was around close together. I said, girl, can you calm down? So there was Texas. I guess she lost that one as well. No, it was two more. So I think she aborted this one. I guess she did that one. She got one miscarriage and two unallowed ones. So, and then he was manipulating her, and he would cry to her and say, "I love you, girl. Don't leave me." And everything. She said, "Oh, I do it because no man will cry." I said, "Yes, he will cry if he want to try and manipulate you. Where you been, girl? Your husband did that to you, right? Before you decided to file divorce." Or she was giving him that pandemic cat. Yes. She definitely was. So she was trying to tell Tasha K. She said, "You called me a liar. I was gonna roll up on you, Tasha K. I was gonna roll up on you." I said, "Oh man," because you know she was in Louisiana. She got that hairstyle and everything. Because you know they don't play. They do some stuff. Go to Bonnie and everybody Louisiana people who's from Louisiana. They get that. They about it like that. So I gotta believe that she was gonna try to roll up with Tasha K. I said, "Ooh, child." So Tasha K. Okay, prove your point then. Prove your point. Okay, if you're truthful, I will apologize. Prove your point. So that's all that stuff. And then she said at the first pregnancy, he was happy that he switched him on her. That's what she was threatening to expose him. And then she had 5 years of text messages on her phone. She kept all that because he deleted his text messages and he wanted her to delete hers. And she said no. She knows she was going to need it for a long time. I said, so all that time you was believing him and you was going on with him, and now this time you had a woke up moment to keep your text messages. Okay, it worked out in your favor, girl. Because I don't see nobody who go unless you really crazy at the range will go back in your phone. Hold up. 2018. All right, this is 2023. 2018. It's 5 years ago. Okay, let's do that. So 2018. This time, this what happened. Okay. And I don't see her doing all that for 5 years. I'm not seeing her do all that for 5 years. Unless she came on a screenshot or something and redacted, that's understandable. That would be something that say, you know what, she probably fake that. But ain't no way she was going back and forth. Tasha came and her thing, she was scrolling. She said, girl, how many? She was Tasha was scrolling. She was scrolling. She was scrolling. I said, girl, no, that's not no fake relationship. They had something. Whatever it was, you did what you did, Rocky, with this girl. Because ain't no way she would fake that. Nobody going back 5 years to doing all that. I don't got the time. I ain't going back for what I did yesterday. I said what I said. It is what it is. I don't got time for that. So she had that. End of receipts. Oh, what else was saying? Well, hold up. Oh, she said after the second marriage or second relationship, pregnancy ending, she wrote a song, and she wrote her experience on the song, and oh, she can. I don't delete any text ever. You never know. You know what? I need to start doing that because after a while, I got a habit when if I haven't been talking to you for a while, I would delete the text thread. I just delete it. Now you can retrieve it back if you don't delete it. If you retrieve it back before the 30 days, and it can be permanently deleted off your phone. Because I have that. But when I delete the message, it stays on the phone until after a certain amount of time. And if you don't retrieve it back, it deletes it. Because I have a habit of doing that. Because I was saying this, I don't got time for you. You don't want to talk to me, I don't talk to you. I'll delete things. But I would say, you know what? Most of the time, I might just keep it. I might just start doing that. But unless they completely out your life, then I say whatever. Yes. And she and you know, it was a rumor that Candy paid her to come out and speak it. I said no. She wanted to do that because she had enough, because he said F up your feelings. If your grammar is messed up, I'm deleting. Hey Empress, how you doing, boo? If your grammar is messed up, I'm deleting the text. It's sure. Because sometimes we talk for so while. If I have hair from you, I just delete them. I don't care how long we were talking about. I said I delete them. But I said maybe I'm able to keep it because you never know. But I don't get myself in this situation, so I won't need to know and improve. Yeah. She wrote a song about it. She bought a clip of the phone call, whatever they had in a music video, a song. He got wind of it. He got her song copyrighted. She had to take that part off. She's dead and everything. I don't know if it's still up there or not, but that's what happened. I said, oh, I mean, if you ain't had no issue with this lady, why the hell you want to have her house taken down for what? Sure. So when he said F the feelings, so you said at that time when Tasha was going through her the Soul Train Award, the drama we got a win of the escape, that's when she started revealing about that sonogram, and she had an affair with him because like that she had enough. And she said that was the F the feelings, and then he would try to talk to his girl, her friend, a friend. He was taking her friend. It will also make it more believable because Tasha said it was other females that came to her directly after Unique came out with her stuff. Other females had it coverage that came out because usually it was only take one person to come out and then everybody else start coming out the woodworks. So Tasha said didn't anything know each other. She didn't coordinate anything with each other. They came on together and they had a similar videos and pictures of Rocky, the private parts, and they didn't know each other, and they had similar things. So when she's scrolling Unique's phone, she seen that it was similar to what she got from the proof that the ladies that sent to Tasha. And then she also had flight info. Let me see what else she had. She had flight info. She had the cash apps. She had the pregnancy test on the thing. She said it was somewhere a car was bought. She got a car from him. She had a tattoo of his name, Edward, in her lower back. She said Edward. So Tasha said, who's Edward? She said, oh, that's his real name. I said, oh, not Edward. It's the first episode. That's what I'm saying. That's the first and last sign. I remember my auntie telling me stories about them being side dishes and getting money from the men being messed with. Listen, if you go be one, be happy and be one, but don't try to go rattle the fence. And then you did all this and get none out of there. So you get 3 pregnancies, not no house, no. She said, oh, he bought me trips. He took me to trips. He said, you'll get no out of that. She said, oh, he take me to trips. Yeah, he took me to trips. I emphasizing the S for a reason, y'all. He took me to trips. So he took you to trips. Well, you get nothing out of there. You ain't put no style money in the style. You ain't do nothing. Like, you ain't get nothing. Or because he took you to trips. Yeah, you did all of this? Like, for real. 5 years of receipts of pregnancy set. And never tell us so about it. Exactly. And never tell us so. Because if you go be one, never tell us so. Keep what you got to do. They are side chicks that was living large with side chicks back in the day. Because you kept your mouth quiet. Like I said, listen, if I ever mess with someone who's famous, I keep my mouth quiet. Like, listen, don't put no hands on me, none of that. I will ever. If I feel like giving, listen, come over, you want to get some, you give it your yin yang, nanny, 90, time and everything, leave some money in the cash, whatever the thing, keep it by my day. Don't have nobody following you, no, none of that. Don't leave a paper trail, none of that. Shoot. He never stepped over. It's nothing. What do you learn from your aunties? Hell, I can fly anyone to Dallas or Florida. So, like everything. And then a picture of a plan B. And as she said, that's what Tasha realized that she was telling the truth because she had similar things from other ladies that were similar to what Unique was saying, and especially the pictures of his penis and everything. And that's it. And I think the reason why they got together, maybe because Rocky was supposed to help her with her son because her son sang. And I think that's what probably that was initial reaction that led to this affair. I can't say alleged because she came on stage and just put it out there. So I guess whatever. But I can still say alleged for the sake of the video. Alleged affair. You know? At first she didn't regret it. And now she regretted because she realized that she was Tasha. I said, oh, really? So you was Tasha and you just did this because you became the mistress? How you go from a married person who was cheated on for the person who cheating on? Side chick 101, deny. Exactly. I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ain't eat nothing. And I ain't touch nothing. And I ain't taste nothing either. And I ain't smell nothing. The 5 senses, I ain't do none of that. Child. You get none out of it. But dick and some trips. That's it. And supposedly he had some love child to talk to her. So that's what got her the reason to leave to abort the first baby. I said, oh child, he just manipulates you to the fullest finest. And that's that. So after all that said and done, I guess he wanted to sue her and everything for defamation, and he threatened to unalive her because that's the thing. Oh, the phone hack. The thing. Remember when she came out at that time, and then she said, "Oh, it wasn't me. Our phone got hacked and everything." The reason why that's happened because she said she was getting threatened by him, and I believe that he threatened her. Oh, his PR team. I said, PR team. What kind of PR team does he have? Okay, the PR team told her it was hacked. I believe that, and then she came back to everything, and then she had to prove herself. And I said, okay, I guess she's true. I mean, she's telling the truth because anybody go fake all that for 5 years. So, if a man wants to play, he got to pay for fun. Exactly, especially you go sneak around. This is the business transaction at the end of the day. If you're gonna keep my silence, pay for my silence, and they're gonna do it too, because they want to do it. It's the high of sneaking around until they get caught and it's back around the corner. If he wants to keep messing around with me, he got to pay my rent and anything I need. Never leave house with an empty pocket or the wet goodie box. I hear that. Well, so that was that. That was Unique and Tasha K thing. No, yes. Now Tasha K Rocket Bivens. And we're gonna get out of here. Oh, let me stay with me for 3 hours. Like, hey, it's entertaining. Yeah, I love it. You can tell Rocket Bivens is not smart. He's not smart. He is not smart. Because first of all, he was going on this interview acting like he was not getting it recorded. He acted like he was having a private conversation with Tasha K and none of this stuff was coming out. But I said he was warned by his friends to not to speak to Tasha K because they know how she gets down. And she said, you should listen to him. You should listen to her. He said, what you mean by that? What you mean by that? She was like, and she finagled her way out. She didn't tell him that she was recording him, but he incriminated the hell out of his. Exactly. He did. He said like that. She said, I'm on God's side. He said, oh, that's all it took for him to derail for his suspicions over what she was saying. Oh, so you were Tasha just alike. You just take God and just, okay, whatever. So he said he should listen to her. I said, yeah, you should listen to her. Not knowing that you didn't know Tasha K? Like, oh, so how well connected you are? Because he saying he got connections to Britney Spears, Trey Songz, Tamar Braxton, Michael Jackson, Kelly, and he's around a lot of salacious scandals around these people, some of these people. So you just pride yourself being around scandals, huh? And you a fixer. I said, what you fix? I said, nothing was fixed around here. Head out, so I mean, don't mind me talking more. Taking more notes. I'm tired of the side hoes and whackers. That's what I'm saying. It's like a prevalent thing, and you got nothing but to talk about it because it's like it's ridiculous. Unless it's something I really care about. But I said this whole thing is like ridiculous. Like, listen, and he's like, I was like, you don't know Tasha K? How connected did you not know how she is? Now knowing that she's a queen of leaking stuff, putting stuff out there. You didn't even think she was going to record that whole conversation? You called her, and you didn't think that she was going to put it out there. It's out there now. I said you should do your more diligence and research before you talk to Tasha K. Because the whole conversation, she was on that mic and had the whole conversation there, and she put it on YouTube. She didn't even put it about her freaking paywall and website. She put it on YouTube. She put it on YouTube. I was like, okay, girl. Oh, child. And he said, oh, I rock with you, Tasha K, because you took upon yourself to purposely leave me out of the thing with R. Kelly. And people didn't know about that and didn't know about my involvement, and you purposely kept me out of it. So I'm going to thank you. I said, should we know that your involvement was around? Like, should we have known something? Because I don't know who you is like that. So for me to know that she should have put your name out there. All we heard that you was a camp. That's all we need to know a part of it. We don't even need no details while you was involved. But now you emphasize and making it seem like you know what the hell you was doing. And try and act like we dumb. My trip was on some mess. I asked them wasn't responsible that they tell me no, they can't. Is that I just need to when I then again it's just technically not going to speak just that's you sis. Love it. I was like, so we supposed to know they was involved? And why she needs to put you out in blast? So she don't know you like that? I guess. R. Kelly was a big name. Rocket Bivens is not a big name. But I guess, whatever. So we respect her. So she said she had an interview with Unique. Before she even finished the name, he said Tiwanda. I said, she never knew her real name. So you call that right there told on yourself. Because how will you know her real name? She could have said anyone. She said Unique. You just put out the name so quickly before she even said the name out of it. Before she said Unique. I said, oh, none of us knew her name until you said it. So her name is Tiwanda then. Tiwanda. And then when Mrs. saying like, oh, that stuff wasn't unique. It's Tiwanda. It's small stuff. Because I got something big. Because this is federal. I said it was federal. And then he said she was obsessed with him. She moved closer to him. I said maybe you probably invited her to go close to you because you could have easy access coming. Because that's gonna be like we not dumb. Like you probably pull her closer so she can have easy. You can have easy access to her. She's obsessed. We got years to make it. This is federal. I said I ain't no stalker. It was federal. Unless there's some money going on. Does the feds get part of this? Where the fed come from? In a legal case, it's not much I can say. It's not so much you could say, but you kept talking. He was on that phone for at least 40, 50 minutes on the phone with Tasha K. And she was recording everything. Oh, he was saying it's laughable. It's laughable. You're going to be laughing. If you sit down with me, Tasha K, and I show you, you're going to realize I'm telling the truth. Then you're going to have to backtrack, take the apology back. I'm telling the truth. You're going to realize it's laughable up in here. Oh, we got a case going on. We got 10 to 15 years of case. I said, so how is this federal though? Like, I'm trying to understand. Whatever. He was talking out of side of his neck. He said everything between us is going to be between us. There's nothing not going to be out here. I said, do you know Tasha K? Obviously, they didn't know. Because obviously nothing's going to be staying between y'all. But okay, whatever. He's saying his phone was tapped. And that's why this stuff was said. I said, so somebody tapped your phone for 5 years and then he put everything to her phone. Okay. I guess who was tapping your phone for this long time? And then he changed his number, even though he might call with a different number. And WhatsApp, if you don't update it, it still shows the number that you changed it from. So she could realize that was still you. So it's still evidence. So she got evidence. Says she's a scammer. She's a criminal. I said it takes one to know one. I mean, allegedly. It just takes one to know one if she's a scammer and criminal. But I'm just saying. It takes one to know one if you're a criminal. You might be attracted to that. So, and then he kept saying, oh, everybody think I'm Denzel. I said, what? Denzel? Who compared you to Denzel? Or Will Smith? What ain't about? I was like, he was so ever getting the technical call, kept calling Tasha sweetheart at BS. Exactly. Condescending, not knowing that she leaked your whole damn phone conversation and put it on YouTube. Not by her paywall either. She might put it on her website too, but I don't know. And that's who? Who? Like I was like, oh damn, ow. Who was the freaking everybody? Who was comparing me to freaking Denzel? Nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. You was no one. So who was you so somebody would stalk you for that much years to get all this evidence on you, to frame you? You was nobody. Like I said, I don't know who he is until recently about he being Tasha's husband. Because I only care about escape songs. I don't care about their life behind the scenes like that, unless they put it out there. So who is you for someone to stalk you to come up with all these lies about you? I understand that it was someone like CB, TS, Tyrese, Ludacris, all the people, those well-known people. Someone to go stalk and do all that. Then I believe you. But nobody, you was not nobody for someone to do all this stuff to you. Do not bring finances into their poor choices. Exactly. Why wouldn't you give the ugly dudes a chance? They want to cheat on you. Like, sir, you better be glad someone gave you a chance. Exactly. Because he even all that. So he said he Rockland Records. He got billions. I said, if you got billions, so why is the struggle between you and Tasha? I don't understand that, but I guess if you got billions, so why? What's the issue? Or even notice him and hub together in Vegas. No one knows you. Exactly. Rocky is trash, boo. Boo, for real. I'm saying you was together with her, tonguing her down and everything, and nobody gave a damn. Nobody. And you know, all this stuff, a lot of stuff wasn't even revealed. So you not that someone, because you know, if it was someone out in the open, if people know you and you talk to someone that's not your wife, you don't think it will be on social media by now? That just shows that no one give a damn about you, Rocky. Exactly. You got all this money. Where's the 30K? And you know how he explained the 30K? He said, the 30K is that Tasha wrote song. And she sung the song and everything. Tasha wrote the song and everything. And they gave Tamika, they gave Tamika Tasha's money. So the 30K is real, y'all. The royalty is real. Now we just try to figure out where's Tamika's money. That's the what we all try to figure out. According to him, the money was sent to Tamika. Tamika got both her and Tasha's money. Tamika ain't knew nothing about royalties until Tiny told Tamika. So how the hell she would know Tamika's, Tasha's, and her money was her? So you just tell upon yourself right then and there. Oh, we ain't got the money. She got our money. She didn't even know about the money. How she would got it if she didn't know about it? Oh, I can't put nobody checks in my account. I can't do that. And so like that, I said, yes, you can. Especially with business, if you have access to people's stuff, you can't do that. So the money is there. Where's it at? Now you're trying to make it seem like Tamika's has the money. And she supposed to own with Tasha her 30K. I said, so this is what you're going around. Okay. What's she talking about? I'm not a mistress. So I could call you the right name. Hen. That nigga's not letting go. She said, listen, who are you? You a hen up in here. I was like, you sound gusty and dumb and think that Tamika's the one that got y'all money, the royalty money. So, anybody think that this 30K is not real? The 30K is real out of his mouth. He just spinning around that Tamika's got Tasha's money and not Tasha got Tamika's money. Not saying he didn't took no money or we had no dealings, no money. We don't know what she's talking about. Oh, Tamika got Tasha's money. Oh, that's what his defense is. My mom deposited my sister cash and sent her money. Exactly. It could be done. So he said, the D pics that this guy couldn't be for him. So you said someone got to Google and got some videos of somebody D's and sent it to these random ladies who don't know each other. So you somebody catfishing you? That's what you're saying? You mean catfish? Or somebody being a catfish to these ladies? That's what you're trying to tell us? Like I said, nobody know you like that to be catfishing you to other people, but I guess. And then he said something. He said, this thing with Unique or Tiwanda, it's small thing. It's small thing like that. Because it's something big out there. It's the big news out there. You don't know the big news? She said, what's the big news? He said, the big news is that my sister-in-law, Tamika, is sending me news, naked pictures, and Todd is sucking a tranny D. I said, hold up. None of us heard that news. So what you saying? Now you got yourself a lawsuit. When I said none of us in this universe heard that damn news. It was no news saying that Tamika sent you naked pictures and Todd was sucking a tranny. And then you call her Tondina. We heard none of that. And he said that's some new news. Has there been an episode 3 in all this drama? Yeah, we got 3 episodes already. The only thing about this, since discontinuous drama, it stems from that leak that Unique had. And then it kept going. And then with this show, it's amplified the drama to the T. Check, because everything's coming out. Did he get that name for Tamara? That's what I'm trying to say. Because where did he get Tardina from? And then he also said Tiny's in trouble. I said, I know we know Tiny T.I. is in trouble right now, legally going on with something. I don't know what's the update on that, but I think they currently going through something right now. But I said, what else is Tiny's getting in trouble for? So you just do Tiny, Todd, and Tamika's name out there. And what's crazy, Tasha knew about Unique. She knew about this lady, pretending that she didn't know. She knew about it. Now she's just saying it was no baby. Obviously, it's no baby because she didn't have no babies in full time. And then he said, "Oh, it could be no true. Oh, I was told I will put it out there because I can't have no kids. It's nature's law. I can't have no kids. It's a medical thing." I said, "Push pause. It's not because you can't have a kid because he got one kid with Tasha and he got this lady pregnant 3 times. It's not because you can't have no kids. She may not carry the kids in full term." Oh yeah, I can't. Tiny case has dropped. Yeah, you right, Tracy. It was dropped. It was dropped. But what other stuff is she trouble? What other stuff that she's getting trouble for? So it doesn't stop her from getting pregnant. It's maybe possibly they won't carry the full term due to maybe because of the sperm and everything. But doesn't mean you can't get them pregnant. So don't act like you can't get a woman pregnant. It is a possibility they may not carry the full term due to the lack of your issue with your sperm. But you could get the girl pregnant. You got her pregnant 3 times. And she fertile as hell. Like she kept saying, "Oh, I'm fertile. I'm a fertile bee. I'm fertile." Anyone? Oh, nobody buying Tasha. Nobody buying her stuff. The way how she acted on this show, she did herself a disservice by being who she is and trying to act like she gonna promote her music. I don't know. We have that. Nothing about her gives me color in the blood. Exactly. He got weak sperm, just like his. Exactly. Weak lies, weak sperm. It's act like he can't get pregnant. Yeah, you get them pregnant. They might not carry the term. That's what it is. The fact that he said that about Tamika and everything, I say, you know what? Now Tamika has a reason to sue you behind. She can't sue you. She wants to sue you then because she didn't about the 30K. Well, she could still sue, but no, she didn't want to do it. She could sue you behind. And now you claim her that she got Tasha's money? Oh my gosh. And they gonna sell Tasha K. Connect the dots, Tasha K. Connect the dots, Tasha K. Just connect the dots. I said connect the dots for us so we can understand because we don't follow you. He said we follow you. He said, no. And we all like, no, we can't follow where you coming from. Like you just going around. He danced around in circles so much. And then, you know what tripped me up? Because Tasha K was funny sometimes. He said Olivia Pope. She said, Olivia Pope? You Olivia Pope? That's a fictional character. You understand that, right? So you gonna Olivia Pope this? What you gonna do? I was like, oh child. He said he avoided fame on purpose. I said, and you was not famous in the first place, so you can't avoid anything if you wasn't. But that's my thing. So he big himself. He said, listen, if you would gotten with me, you wouldn't have to deal with that with the Carla B case. Because Tasha K lost her appeal to Carla B. So she has to pay that money. Point big period. She has to pay that money back. And that's why I guess Tasha K gonna start revealing some. I don't know if she's stopping, but maybe she gonna stop spreading some false lies. That's what she want evidence and stuff from people, so you can tell you spill your own tea instead of she spilling out upstairs. So I guess she learned a lesson. I guess I don't know. So she said, "Oh, okay. So you gonna help me? You got $4 million?" He said, "Oh, wait, 4 million? Oh, 4 million." She said that money, he turned his toe to. If you would have with me, you would have been dinner with that money with Carla B. You wouldn't have had no issue with Carla B. And she said, "Oh, so you gonna help me out then? Since you got a billionaire, since you're a billionaire, you can pay me $4 million to pay her." He said $4 million. Oh, I said, Don't be talking big if you can't back it up. And Tasha said, listen, I never knew her name till you said it. I'm just letting you know out there. And she told him, it's no look good for you, brother. It doesn't look good for you. And then he kept saying, oh, if I show you, you gonna realize I'm telling the truth. And he kept saying this federal case, in case he can't say much, he can't say nothing, he can't say much. Wait a minute. Doctor told my brother best friend that he was messing with my big sister. And he got someone. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Rocket couldn't help TK out of a weapon. Exactly. He can't. Ain't gonna say you're gonna help Tasha get with $4 million. When he said that, when she said $4 million, he said, oh, girl, I don't got no $4 million for you. I'll shut your behind up. And then he said he got 10 to 15 years of worth of cases and building, and it's something I can't say much, but you're on the phone for 50 minutes saying things. Like, boy, learn. So when she told you should listen to your friends, and then realize it didn't dawn on him that she was probably recording the freaking thing. Oh my gosh. Tasha K told Rocky Bivens, listen, if you did all that stuff, if I was your wife, you'd be unalive. I said, I know that's right. I'm not going to kill nobody. But I would say, I understand her plight. So and then he said he's skilled in media training. Media training, fire the person who trained you. Fire the person who trained you. Because if you're on that phone call having this conversation where you say you're not saying nothing, but you saying something, but not saying nothing, but you all saying something with Tasha K, fire your media trainer because they didn't tell you right. They didn't tell you anything right. And he said Tijuana with 2 other girls was part of the investigation. But I'm trying to understand, how is this federal? Can you explain to me? Is a big extortion going on? Oh, I guess that's everything I said, huh? But yes, Rocky Bivens is stupid. Oh, that's what it said. Another thing that tripped me up. He said he got a degree in psychology. Tasha K said, is this the bitch recording? Is he recording? He said he got a degree in psychology. Degree in psychology? And you said all this stuff you saying now, and you got a degree in psychology? You got media training? Boy, bye. Because I went to school and got a degree in psychology. And I know I won't be saying all that stuff you be saying. First of all, you're not famous, so nobody gonna be trying to come up and trying to make some lies about you. You did what you did, and you thought you were sneaky because obviously, if the camp you would say you're R. Kelly, you did what you did. You know how to you know how to do all this stuff that they say you did. You know how to do it because you like to fly the radar. That's why you big up Tasha for keeping you in the shadows. You like to stay in the shadows. So you stay in the shadows. Nobody gonna make up no shit on you. Whew. That was something. So I hope I break it down as much as I can. I think that's everything that was discussed in both the phone call. I shared the link to the audio thing. It's around the 19 mark, 1955-20 mark. That's when her conversation with Rocky. She was talking to other things, other topics before that one. The phone call with Rocky in the link is around 20 minutes mark. 1955 and up. That's the phone call, and there's the rest of the thing from there. So start from there. It's on 1955, close to 20 minutes into the video. And you listen to what he's saying. And you got to listen to what he's saying. And the shocking thing about it is the big news out there. I say it was no big news. So you putting up news out there that make it as factual, that's a lawsuit you're behind. And I wish they will get on you. And I don't know if Candy's saying on it, because I know Candy loves to do speak on it. So I don't know if she heard it yet. Or Todd. Anybody say anything? I don't know if Tamika heard it or she gave her response. And Tasha might be in them thinking, she might be in a house like this. She might be singing hymns. Oh, why you say that? And then Tasha said she did her little speak on it version of speak on it too. So I said both of y'all just lied. Y'all just both deserve each other. I was like, child. That phone call proves to us that Rocky and Tasha ain't ish. And whatever they say about them is true. Alleged. I'm gonna say alleged because this is my thing. But I will more inclined to believe him. Based on how he talk and how he is, nobody making no lies on you, sir. Nobody. You just did that all about yourself. You're not doing that. All right, y'all. I was over with 3.5 hours. Hey, but I think I might do this more often, more a combination of Mr. Talks and Mr. Social Corner. And I hope T.I. ignorant ass come for Rocky and Book. Exactly, because you know T.I. love to say something. So he said something about your wife. So are you gonna say something, T.I.? Or you gonna say something, T.I.? Or you gonna say something? Okay, listen. You don't play. Said Tiny's in trouble. Tar sucking the trouble. I was like, what? Tar had nothing to do, none of the drama, and then you gonna put him in it. You claim Tamika took the money of Tasha. Now, Tamika had Tasha's money. So Tasha didn't get her money. That's what you're telling us. Tasha never got her money. Tamika got it. That's what you're saying. I said, he's a dusty dumb. Oh, child. Oh, I think it was one thing. I think Tamika, he was saying that Tasha, if she got 3 children, maybe you can take one of the children and you go raise over here. I said, what kind of stuff is this? Taking people kids? I mean, this done before. And now somebody in the line saying that one of my crush, y'all know who my crush is, did that to his ex. And I said, I didn't never knew that. That's why I said I don't follow the people's personal lives. And I didn't know that. I said, oh, you did that? Oh, that's messed up. And why would you do that? No here, there, and there. But that's kind of disappointing. That's disappointing. I was like, oh, that's man. That's unattractive. Nobody's taking my kids. And y'all know who I talk about. If y'all follow me long enough, they said, and I was like, oh, child. Not my boo doing that, but I don't put past nobody doing something. And supposedly it's true. I didn't know that, but I guess we have a discussion on Discord if y'all want to know who I was talking about. But that's what don't forget at 10 o'clock tonight is my power review. I'm gonna keep it at 10 o'clock. Even if I think she's doing the panel. Let me see. That's my panel. Yes, it's a panel tonight. So after the panel, I will go on my live and do my review. Ooh. Oh, child. It's interesting topics tonight. Oh, what Tasha said. All right. I appreciate y'all coming through. Oh, wait. Did you watch? Oh, yes, I did. I watched the rest of Swarm. And yeah, I can't wait to watch the moment review. But if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it in Discord about the rest of it. I hope T.I. I was upset with Luda for that too. Exactly. Yes, I watched the rest of Swarm. Yes, I remember hearing about that. The baby mom. Maybe 2. Did I miss it? Okay, I'm gonna watch the rest. Yeah, we watched it. Let me see what day. I think we watched it Tuesday and Wednesday that week. Because we had 2 episodes left to watch. Hey, yes. If you're confused about it, you can come on Discord. We can talk about it. Because it's that. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to rest myself, prepare for the eat. And I might be a little bit late in the panel until Momo, but I will probably get in there. And you have to start off without me. And I come on. And then at 10 o'clock tonight, I'm doing my power review. And after the power review, I'm going to do a watching on the SWV and Escape. And probably start watching the first 2 episodes of Love is Blind. And after that, I do my review of Puerto Rico. I'll probably do that in the morning time. And SWV. And my Puerto Rico review will probably be up tomorrow evening. And then Tuesday evening is SWV. The Seeking Sister, not Seeking Sister Husband, Seeking Brother Husband. That's the girl version of Seeking Sister Husband. Whatever it was. Y'all is TLC. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. This is a woman with multiple husbands. Then the other one with men with multiple wives. So Seeking Brother Husband. And the other one was Seeking Sister Wives. All right, I had to get it together. All right. Because I'm at hype. I'm just hype. And I will see how it is. If it's good and we watch it and it's good enough, I'll give a review on it and I'll probably be put up later on the week. Probably Thursday or Friday. We'll see. But it looked interesting to me because it's like it's happy. I want to know how y'all ladies feel. If y'all watch it, I want to know how y'all feel because it's usually always about the men. And I say I know these ladies does this too, so I want to know how they want point of view is. Oh no, I don't. Oh no, that's the ultimate girl trip, man. Nah, I ain't watch it. I go listen to the reviews with me watching because I never watched the first 2, so I'm not gonna start watching the 3rd one. But I'm hearing basically clips of it, so I'm keeping up with the what's happening. It is something. It didn't ever interest me. The Ultimate Girls Wild. I said it's bad enough. I ain't watched none of them. Most of these Housewives separately. To watch them all together. I know people say it's good, but I can't get into it. But yes, tonight I'm gonna watch SWV, the first 2, Love is Blind, and that thing as well. And we will watch Put a Ring on it. Those who missed it, you sound like the Beverly Housewives when they couldn't stay toothless, not homeless. They couldn't say toothless, not homeless. I couldn't get the 1 words out. I was like, I knew it was in my mind. I was speaking too fast and me too hype. Because, you know. But y'all love me, right? I love y'all too. Appreciate y'all coming through. I know it's 3.5 hours. I hope it's good entertainment. I hope I say much more. And like I said, I'll probably do more often of adding Mr. Talks and Mr. Social Corner together. But you still have separate Mr. Talks and Mr. Social Corner. But every now and then, with so much going on, if I don't do all your serious video during the week, I'll probably tack it on the live and talk about that. All right. They can see M, Empress, Auntie Momo, J Daw, Tracy, Dominique. Love y'all always. Like I said, no matter how, if this platform get bigger, which I believe it will, I will never forget y'all. And y'all always go follow through. Ciao. Thank you so much keeping me company. Also, talk to me on Discord. I'm about to get something to eat, and I'll be on Discord afterwards. And we probably watch something until a panel. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.